All right, welcome to Talk of the Family, where some families lie, some families steal, some families are fake, and some families are real. But this family, we talk. We talk about everything. And once again, we about to get it in tonight. So appreciate y'all coming on. Definitely appreciate y'all time.
Yes,
Oh
indeed.
yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. Blessings, blessings.
We about to have get it in again. Hey, last week I ain't gonna. I was telling Kenya last week was fun, man. Y'all was cutting up last week, last Sunday. It was
Oh
definitely
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was interesting. Yeah,
yeah,
interesting talks, man.
yeah, definitely was.
Yeah,
But like
facts.
always, I'm gonna give us a warm up, and then we'll see. We'll go from there. Here is the first.
Up in the welfare trap.
No, not
I ain't gonna
yeah. Here's the first one.
I ain't gonna record you because that's up. Like I just proposed to my girl.
10 years,
Yeah, we've been together.
10 years.
Yeah, we've been together for 10 years, and I just proposed to her, and she just sitting here and just looking at the ring. You just sitting here looking at
in
it.
the car. You ain't put no thought into it. You ain't taking me out to dinner or nothing. No type of little setup, bro.
Why do it? But
flowers, nothing. Just this
but
ring.
God, but
And
Crystal,
then after 10 years,
Crystal,
no.
you said you wanted to be married.
I don't want it.
I went out and bought this
like
ring.
5 years ago. I don't want that shit. Now it take you another 5 years to propose to me. No, I don't want
What
it.
you mean? So 10 years? Look, 10 years to me. That tells me if I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
It don't take you 10 years.
People true colors.
It did not take you
People
10
true
years.
colors don't be coming. Like I got to
It
see
don't
your
take
true
you 10
colors.
years.
It do take people 10 years. Everybody not the same. Like I don't get it. What you talking about? Like so you really don't want to you don't want to marry me.
I don't want that ring. And you know what? I'm trying to pack my shit because I just don't.
So you finna break up with me because I got you a ring 10 years later?
What type of thought is this? We in the car.
What you mean we in the car? Like it don't matter where you get proposed to as long as you get proposed to.
I don't want that shit. Can you stop recording me?
I'm not for this.
What are y'all thoughts on that? What are y'all thoughts on her getting proposed to 10 years after being with somebody? Is she wrong for saying she wanna call it quits and he can keep his ring? We gonna start with you, Reggie. Is she wrong?
Man, that's crazy. For me, man, most men they know uh if that person's the one for them. In 10 years, man, that's for me. That's a little too late for me. Uh, my thoughts in this scenario, I think she went about it the wrong way. If she didn't want the ring, she could have went about it far as it's too late. Like I don't want to marry you, you know what I mean? But you didn't have. I don't think it was appropriate to like not give him any type of credit. At least he trying, after 10 years for him, maybe it's feasible enough to say that I'll spend the rest of my life with you. But I don't know, man. That's I don't
Even
need that
though
long. I don't need
even
that long.
even though he proposed in the car too, what about that? He ain't
Yeah,
got
it was kind of like here you go type of thing, like for your efforts for being with me for this long. Here you go. You asked for it, So I think you went about it the wrong way.
that's why so why you say she wrong then? Cause look how he proposed to her. Look how long he took.
Well,
You don't think you don't think you would have snapped if you put yourself in her shoes?
I don't know, man. I just it's I think it's both people. You have one person that's saying, you didn't cherish me enough for this many years while I asked you for a ring, and now years go by, you give me a ring, and you present it in this type of way, like, oh, here you go, like I'm nothing, like I don't want it. So
Uh,
yeah, man. But no, I wouldn't have waited that long. But if he was serious about being, spending the rest of his life, he could have put some more thought into it, and I think that probably could have made change, the conversation and maybe her thought process in a little. So he could have put a little bit more thought into the proposal. But that's
okay,
my
okay. What about you, Kenya? What's your thoughts?
That lady a whole food for still being with him for 10 years, and that's what she wanted. It's like, what was the point of you even staying with this man 10 plus years? But he wild for just pulling out a ring like, here you go. Like, I don't know. I mean, she handled it better than me because I would have just pulled over and said, you can get out. You found your best way home because you really, like, that. I feel like that's just another form of disrespect. Like, not only did you wait 10 years to give me a ring, but then you just handed it to me and then you got the audacity and said, well, you wanted a ring, so here a ring. Like,
Yeah.
nah.
Go ahead, Mike. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I totally agree with Kenya and with Reggie. Like, you know, and I'm a married man, so I'm gonna come from that perspective. Like, my wife and I, we dated. I knew her, I think, for a year. We started dating, and we dated for 2 years. So it might, 2 or 2.5 years. I proposed then. And then we got married like 8 months later. So something like that. So I proposed in March of 2019. We got married October 2019. So saying all that to say this, just like Reggie said, as a man, you know if she's, you know, the one, and you know pretty early on, you know, if she has that potential and that capability, because a lot of men, we're not all gifted this way, but we're visionaries in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? So we have vision to see, you know, who this woman is right now, who she could be in our lives and all of that. And she's totally entitled. And on the other foot, she's absolutely entitled to feel that way. Because if you're going to go through all the effort to get the ring, you know, don't just throw it to her in the car. Like, that's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
at least have like, and I'm not really a fan of these big proposals where you go all out. And I mean, you can do that and there's nothing wrong with it, but as long as it's a few family there and you prepare her to where she's dressed and looking nice, you're looking nice, you know what I mean? And you do it in a thoughtful and heartfelt way, then that's how you propose, not just in the car. And just like Kenya said, she's stupid for staying with him for that long, and he's stupid for dragging his feet for so long and thinking that she gonna be happy with how she thinking she's gonna be happy with how he presented the ring to her. So,
no, facts. I agree. I definitely agree. What's your thoughts, Damon? Would you wait 10 years to propose to your lady?
You said, so my thoughts. I mean, she crazy because like she had to be wanting to leave him already. I feel like because like if she didn't want to leave, then that wouldn't have been you waited 10 years. That wouldn't have been like, all right, I'm done. That wouldn't have been like I don't think that would have been the straw that broke the camel's back. I feel like she'd been wanting to leave and hadn't had a reason, and just using that for the reason to get out of there. And he probably, you know, I mean, maybe he wasn't really feeling her like that either, or maybe he didn't know how to be romantic or whatever.
Yeah. So how long do y'all think a guy should wait to? How long do you think a guy should take to propose?
As long as it takes for him to be ready, bro. You can't force nobody to be ready to marry you.
So should the woman? So if let's say it take you 8 years to propose to a woman, should she wait 8 years?
If she want to be married to me, yeah.
Damn. But what if you really
should be dating if they're not ready for marriage? I feel like you need to be, you know, just vocal about what you dating for. Like, what is your reasons for dating? Like, if you know this woman is looking for like some long term, you shouldn't be dating. Or if you feel like I'm not in the position, I gotta have all this, I gotta get my money, or I gotta get this, you shouldn't be dating because it's like you just gonna be wasting somebody's time.
I mean, I feel like it's not on the man's. It's not the man's responsibility to monitor her manage her expectations or in her timeline. Like if she's looking for somebody that's ready to be married, then she should find somebody that's ready to be married. Not he shouldn't be like, oh, I'm wasting her time. She wasted her time.
But isn't the man the man is the one that has access to marriage? So it's like if I'm out here, you know, trying to get chose in so many words,
right?
I want a man that's actually ready to I want men that's ready to approach me. Like, don't come to me wasting my time. Also, we just kicking it. Like,
well, can't nobody waste your time and let you everybody responsible for their own time. Like, can't nobody waste your time unless you let them waste your time. So
no, I'm saying as far as like a man, you know, because some men are not gonna just be vocal and say, I'm just kicking it. They gonna make it, they're gonna take you on dates. They're gonna try to have sex with you. They're gonna try to make it seem like they're really ready for a relationship. But then when
Right.
it comes time to take that next level, it's I'm not ready to do all that. It's like, then what
Well,
you doing this
yeah, I
for?
mean, if you looking for that, you should be like again, that person should be if they're worried about their time being wasted, they should be actively making sure their time's not wasted. They should be having these conversations frequently and figuring out what's going on instead of just sitting around and then a year or 2 years go past and then you're having a conversation about marriage and this person's not where you want it to be. You should have been figuring it out a long time ago.
Yeah.
Also, the other person should be truthful about what they're looking for as well. So I feel like it's up to each person to manage their own time and their expectations and what they're looking for.
Yeah.
But I think more
expect
men,
the other person to do that.
but I don't think most men are vocal about really trying to settle down. They make it seem like they're looking for a relationship, or they make it seem like this is what they want, but they not willing to go to the next level. It's like, I'm just gonna do just enough to.
What does it make? What does it make it seem? Does that mean you asked and he said he is doing this, but that's not true, or is it that he's doing things that make you assume that he's ready for this?
He's doing things that make you assume, like the man to be like, just trying to take care of you. It'd be like, he just being thoughtful, like he's seeing.
Maybe
like
he just being himself. That's not fair. You have if you think this of the, you should be having that conversation. Like you can't assume because somebody's doing something. You assume they're on this page. That could just be their personality. It could just be a thoughtful person. And
yeah, but a lot of men,
way,
if a woman say like, so what do you feel like marriage? They're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm open. Like men ain't gonna just say like, I'm not looking to marry. It's not that many men that a woman can sit there and have these conversations, and a man is not gonna be like, well, I ain't trying to get married, because they know as soon as they say that, if that's what a woman looking for, she's gonna stop talking to you.
Now I would defend
say,
him though, because what if it took him 10 years to actually buy the ring?
That's crazy.
That's wild.
That's 10 years to buy that. That's crazy.
You gotta look at it like that too. I mean, I don't know his story.
I feel like that's crazy. I feel like 10 years to buy the ring is crazy. So you put a little bit down for. Like you gotta. I mean, you just get a cheaper ring.
I mean, you just don't know. That's why you ask.
Kamar said, "Get a cheaper ring."
But I feel like though, if a woman said like if there's an actual question, I feel like a lot of dudes would be truthful in that. Just saying like, "Hey, I'm looking to marry. Like, are you looking to marry? Is this something that's in your near future looking to do?" And it's a yes or no answer. Like. Not how you feel about marriage. I want to get married one day, but like how I feel about marriage is not really putting a timeline and saying what my mindset is right now. Huh?
That sounds like a pre-proposal already. If you ask the woman, like, are you?
If I'm talking for the woman, like I've dated one girl and a lady, and she said, "Hey, I was like 22, 23." She said she literally was like, "Hey, if we're not married by the time I'm 25, I'm like, well, you're just gonna be 25 and single." Because I'm like, if I'm not ready, I'm not ready. You're not gonna make me marry you. It's exactly the conversation that happened. And literally, in that time, we didn't end up getting married, and she broke up with me. And she ended up going find somebody else, getting married like 3 years later, 2 years.
But
later.
look, that's honesty. That's rare honesty, right? But let's say y'all did have a conversation, right? Let's say you and the girl had a conversation. Not saying you. Just hypothetically say you're a different dude, different mindset. Let's say you and the girl have a conversation. You say yes, you want to get married. But time will tell as we continue this relationship. She agrees. Okay, cool. Now y'all both on the same page where y'all both agree that y'all both want to be married soon, right? Sooner or later, right? Y'all don't agree on the time length though. So now you fast forward, you look up, it's 8 years later.
That's crazy though.
And y'all agree.
Fast forward.
No, because this is what a lot of guys do. A lot of guys, even if they did have a
how is it the guy's fault? If you tell me in this time frame, if it starts to get too long for me, I'm gonna, hey, sir, where are we at on this thing? But it's not like all of a sudden 8 years just magically disappeared. No, you're thinking about this. If you had 3 years in your mind, whatever we're near future looks like for you, as time approaches, you're gonna be figuring having that conversation about it.
It's hard because if
I owed you $100 and I told you I give it to you in 2 weeks, when 2 weeks come and I don't give you the $100, we're gonna have another conversation about your $100, right?
No, that's
why wouldn't you do it? It's your heart, it's your love, it's your life. Why wouldn't you do the same
thing? Because what if she has fell in love with you these last 3 years? She's so madly in love with you to the point where she just like, okay, anytime now, right? So it's gonna be hard for her to just dip on you and say, all right, fuck it. 3 years we just spent together. I'm madly in love
I'm
with
not
you.
saying necessarily just leave, but you can still have that kind of like we can be at all right. What's this look like? Like this is where I see myself being in the next 2 years, the next
But
year.
also,
Or like
too,
what does that look like?
but
for
you do
you?
know what some women do be like, okay, so when we get married, like, are you trying to get married? Then when women do that, men be like, you trying to pressure me into something? Like I'm gonna do it on my own time. So it's like you got women that's out here like, so you've been dating for 2 years, 2 months, 6 months. Like
Guys
what's
do
happening?
2 months is
prolong.
And then
crazy.
they
6
be
let
months.
like,
me let me
I hate
let me
women
ask.
like that.
So Denise, let me ask you, how long do you think a man? Well, how long will you give a man a chance to propose to you? Like, how long will you give him that grace period until you tell him like, okay, it's been this long, we should actually get married?
I ain't putting no time on it. Shit, if we talk about it, we talk about it. Ain't no rush. Then it's up to him. Shit.
So
I
you
ain't,
willing to wait 18 years?
How am I gonna wait 8 to 10 years?
Yeah.
Hell no. No.
So they,
But what about this though?
But he got
If
the.
y'all
But he
happy,
proposed with the
and
ring.
y'all in a
Though.
happy,
He has the
productive
ring.
8-year marriage, relationship, does it matter that it takes 8 years? If y'all already having a productive like relationship and both y'all are happy, I feel like is that a bad thing that y'all have to wait 8 years?
I mean, if we wait 8 years, shit, technically when you pass 7, you automatically married. But
Yeah, but like
people just want the ring and the paper to make it a fucking title to say, yeah, bitch, this my husband. But shit, you pass 7 years, you are automatically married in the state. That's law. But either way, like, no, I ain't gonna no. Because if I don't talk to you about it, that means shit. I don't want to get married. Like if I don't bring up marriage to you, I don't want to. That means I don't want to get married. Marriage is not on my mind. I don't want to get married.
But
I feel like that's what a lot of dudes would. I mean, most people would assume like if someone's not bringing something up, they're not thinking about, hey, it's a big issue. Especially if we're not having several conversations about it.
We can't not acknowledge that a lot of women in today's society is in relationships for 5, 6, 10 years, and the guy is not really the guy is prolonging. We cannot act like guys do not prolong marriages where they'll be with the mother of their child or they'll be with a girlfriend for 6, 7, 8 years and never ever even cross that line about, hey, will you marry me? And we all know that those certain women, they really want to be with that guy, regardless of the ups and downs. But this guy is literally dragging her along and prolonging the fact to say, I want to marry you. You see what I'm saying? So especially,
but is that a problem if they actually end up getting married and then they're happy? Does it matter?
I mean, if
the only difference is you're saying y'all been together, y'all gonna have been together the same amount of time. Only difference is you're saying, oh, we were married for 5 years, we're together for 10 years. Like that's the only. Like you were together for 15 regardless. So like,
yeah, I feel like it should.
I mean, I feel like it's only a problem if they don't end up getting married and then they break up. Then it's like y'all was together for all this time and then nothing came of it.
But sometimes, most of the time, that happens. A guy will be with a girl for 8 years, then he never proposed to her. She was dragged along in the midst of hoping that, and then they end up breaking up. She never got the ring, and that was a waste of time. I know a lot of dudes.
What if they would have got married and then they divorced? Would it still have been a waste of time?
You got to point that too. So I'm just saying we are in charge. We in charge of marriages, and I've always tried to get women to understand that if a guy ain't walking and talking at the same time, then you need to go ahead about your business. Don't be prolonging being with a dude who, when you look up 5, 6 years later, he still ain't put a ring on your finger. Because I always tell women whenever I had conversations that a guy knows if he want to marry you after 6 months to a year, like he knows if he really want to be with you. So if you look up and it's 4, 5 years later and you still ain't married, then he definitely ain't looking to marry you.
And maybe
I don't necessarily think that's true because I know people that have been together for 10 plus years and they're not married. Like my uncle and my aunt were together for like 22 years before she passed, and they never got married at all.
But we talk about the main society of women today.
But I mean, today I have family friends that have been together for them and their mate have been together for 10 plus years. They're happy and like they plan to get married, but they haven't got married yet. And I feel like,
okay, well, I feel you on that.
I mean, you can break tradition. you can break tradition. I mean, it's 2024 now. I think if women really want to be married, I mean, they'll take the initiative and say, like, will you marry me? Like,
You will be okay with a woman getting on her knees and
It's
asking you to marry you?
because
No,
think about it.
would you be
Think about it.
ask
If you
that-
drag,
hold on, Reggie, wait, hold on. You said something. You got to answer the question in the midst of your statement. Would you be okay with a woman getting on her knees and saying, Reggie, will you marry me?
If I was that type of dude, yeah.
Man.
No, you deflected the question.
He definitely
You said,
deflected.
would you?
Would
Not
you?
if you was that type of dude. Would you?
Right now.
You who be
Well,
just
for
Reggie.
the women, if you wait for the guy, you're gonna keep waiting until you say, you know what, maybe I should take the initiative step, because women, they want to be proposed to, right?
You
But
avoid the question though.
if you sit on it for that many years and you don't, and the man doesn't do anything, maybe you should take the initiative. You know what
So
I mean?
would you be okay? That's what I'm asking. Would you?
Yes, I'll be okay. If I drag it along, yes, I'll be okay.
So you with somebody, you with a nice, lovely woman for 8
You tripping,
years. And then one day, Valentine's Day, she walk in, she get on her knees, she just Reggie, I want you to be
Hey,
just
look,
mine.
if
Will
it's
you
been
marry
if
me?
it's been that long, baby, how long it's been? Like, I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you.
Oh
I've been
my
waiting-
God!
I've been
You ain't
waiting
never
for
say
this.
I was waiting on you to do
I've
it.
been waiting.
I've been waiting
I've
on
been
you.
I've
waiting.
been waiting for you. You gotta be the most P.
Yes, factual.
That's so P, Reggie. I ain't gonna lie. I came here to be on with you today, but I just might chill out. That was great. That was great.
I mean, but
I've been waiting on you, man.
if I'm not gonna do it and you do it, I'll be like, finally.
You tripping, bro.
I was waiting.
Mike, would you be okay with that if your wife would have proposed to you?
I'd have been like, girl, get on somewhere. You
Right, you know what I'm saying? Right, like, no, man.
Oh, here y'all go with that shit again. Y'all on that Chrissy shit.
Would you be okay? Would you be okay proposing to a dude?
You asked me at the first time. I ain't get tricked this time. Nope. Nope. I thought about it. I'm like, damn. I said, yeah, but
Yeah, you did. Look,
I
Tiffany
said,
said, yeah, before she said, yeah.
I changed my mind,
I mean-
y'all. I was stupid at the time, probably drunk.
If you wait, that's all I'm saying. Is if the guy waits, if he waits that long and you take the initiative and you got the rose petals and everything set out, you got my favorite music playing, you got the rose candles, you got all that,
Reggie,
I'm with it.
See, this is why a lot of women
women-
are calling men sassy now, because
Yep.
men want to be the woman.
Yep.
And then they want to say that the woman is, masculine, this and the third. But it's like a lot of men want the woman to take that lead, and that's crazy.
Yep.
They want to get a lot of dudes want to be swept off their feet.
But that's the
Yeah.
that's the point that I'm making, because the guy he ain't gonna do nothing. He not gonna make
Reggie,
so
you
if
want
he take that-
rose and sent to you too, huh? On a random day.
Reggie want to be pampered. He
I've
want to
been
be
waiting on you,
pampered.
baby. I've been
We
waiting
If
gonna
on
have
I'm
to
you.
give him
not,
a facial and everything.
if we together for 8+ years and I have not proposed to you, baby, what you doing? You do it then. What you
Oh,
doing?
man.
Well, what about
You
this
do
though?
it.
What if it's just not that like some people don't value it as like see it as a big deal. Like, maybe the dude or the woman. The dude doesn't see it as most of the time it's the dude that doesn't see marriage as like a big deal. Hey, we're together, we're happy, like our relationship's good. Does it matter if we're married or not? Like maybe they don't see it. So the person that actually values that thing, like looks at it as a big deal and want it to happen, should be the one, like not necessarily proposing, but like leading that conversation and bringing it up and making the other person understand how important it is to them.
I think women could do that as long as they're not being then looked at as someone that's pressuring the man. Because, that is the backfire of even a woman bringing that conversation up. That the one thing that man is definitely going to say is, you trying to pressure me. Or I do
But
feel
that's
like
precisely what you're doing though.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Like if you try to get married, you like, yo, it's been this long. Like I am pressuring you now.
Yeah.
I am now pressuring you to marry
And
me
look,
or
if it
say
took him
otherwise
10
so I can
years to
go
actually
get that thing I'm looking for.
I get what you're saying. Be direct, be honest, be straight.
Yeah, like I am pressuring you. Like you might not like it, but like I gave you this many years before I started pressuring you. Now it's time to either, shit or get off the pot.
But I feel like a lot of women do that, and they get a bad rep around it. And a lot
Who
of men
cares?
don't like women like that. They be like, nah, they trying to force men to do something like that when they just they want a man to be a man. If you really want me, make that commitment. And a lot of men can't step up to the plate. And a woman that does that gets the bad reputation.
But that's what
Who
we
cares
talked
about the
about
bad
on the
rap? As
pod
long
many
as
times
you not
ago.
wasting
The
your
man
time, the
doesn't want
worst
to be
thing is
married.
the worst thing is get the sympathy and been in a relationship for 15 years. And now, like, I'd rather have the bad rap. Even for myself, I'd rather have the bad rap than have tried to play it the cool way and waited for 15 years and then end up breaking up. And
But
now
I
I
feel
gotta
like
start
it's a
all
lot
over.
of women that's coming up like that, and they are getting called these masculine women and women that they're not feminine. They can't do this. Like, they got all these attributes because they know what they want and they're not gonna accept nothing less.
Some of them is feminine, and some of them has their standards are wow. But that's neither here or there.
Yeah,
Some of those women are exactly what people are calling them.
But Damon, we talked about this on the pod many episodes. If that man doesn't want to be married, he's not gonna propose anyway because he don't want to be because he doesn't see the value of marriage.
But then don't string a woman along,
right?
But
I mean,
if you know,
don't string a person along, but also if they're all not talking about it, then the other person's not stringing you along because they don't know really they don't know how important this is or what you look like that you're looking for this to happen like this. So like it has to be communication there. Like there's no communication, we don't really talk about it, and you're just assuming that I know or assuming I should do this, and I don't see that way. Then it's just two people who are not communicating.
I got you. Yeah. Well, look. I ain't wait that long. Shit. I think I proposed Kenya as 2 years after us being together, and then the third year we waited another year based off finances, and then it was just like, come on, let's make it happen. So
see, 2 years.
Yep. So that's why I'm saying God knows what he wants. When he really want it, he knows. So
right.
What if it's her and it's not marriage?
Well, then that's different. I mean, that's a different story. Then that's okay. If it's her,
that's a good question. What if it's her, but it's not marriage?
Yeah, that is insightful.
That's
insightful.
No, not necessarily. It could be vice versa. It might be waste his time because what if he's the one that want to get married? She's saying she don't. So it's vice versa. She wasting his time.
No, I mean, like, what if he say a man knows what he wants? What if he knows I want her, but what if it's not about marriage? What if it's like, I don't know if I want to marry? Like, I see people get divorced all the time. I feel like a lot of people say when they get married, their relationship went bad. Like, what if it's like, I know I want her, but I'm just unsure about the marriage thing or don't know how to do the marriage thing, and because of what I see around me, and haven't seen any examples of it working successfully.
Well,
her time.
That's the same thing. See, yeah.
No, because I had people trying to tell me I've seen the negativity of marriages before I proposed to Kenya, and I also had people trying to tell me the negative parts about marriage. You can't let nobody. He as a grown man should not be letting no damn body manipulate him or try to convince him something else. He got to go for what the reasons why he want to marry and go for those reasons. Do not let
I'm not saying other people convincing him. What if he just believes that based off of his experiences and what he's
he don't need to be asking nobody to marry him until he understands the great reasons of getting married. You should be asking nobody to marry if you got all this negativity in your head. Should no man ask a woman to marry him with all the negativity in his head? That means you unsure when the moment you ask her, and then that's problematic there, because what if you end up cheating on her? What if you end up, trying to say, never mind after that? Like, don't go down that road unless you 100% sure that this is the person you want to spend your life with, because it get problematic once I'm trying to tell you, once you propose to somebody and you unsure, it gets real problematic after that. So it's like, don't do that, man. I know a lot of guys that done that. They asked the woman to marry him and still was cheating on their ass, or still was just like they did it just because. And that's the thing. A lot of guys
still.
A lot of guys do stuff just because. They just do this.
No, but I'm saying you said they still cheating after they asked them.
Oh no, I mean they were.
Didn't they have not been cheating at all?
They shouldn't. They shouldn't. But look, that's what I'm saying. Guys, they fuck up. And it's called the guilt, right? It's guilt proposal.
And they be like, I'm tired of these hoes. I want you to be my wife.
Yeah. After they done messed up a bunch of times.
Hey, you gotta
and
hold
they
it.
not even serious. So it's one of those things you can't play around with marriage, man, unless
Don't
you
shoot all your bullets at once. You gotta hold some of that shit. You got something to come back on. You get married, dude. Like, what I'm gonna do now?
A lot of guys scared too. I don't understand the scary part of marriage. I don't get that. Is you scared to get married tomorrow?
Am I scared to? No.
Yeah.
No.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I feel like a lot of dudes don't know a lot of people married.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's more where the fear, or just the fear of not knowing. Like I don't know nobody who's done this successfully.
Yeah.
Type shit. Everything outside of like just having a wedding.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna go to the next one then. That was a good one. That was a good warm up. We're gonna go to I guess we might just go ahead and let me see what y'all thoughts on this one. I know Reggie I'm trying to see if I should hit. All right, you know what? I'm gonna hit y'all with another warm up. See what y'all something to laugh about. Just see what y'all thoughts are. Let's see.
A number.
Not that one.
To sell 30, 50% off. Over 35 on clearance. 40 outlet. 50 Goodwill Salvation Army. Yeah, 27 time to sell. 30, 50% off. Over 35.
Did y'all catch that? That what was the message in the video?
I guess I'm 30% off. I'm so mad they killed him. Damn.
Look, I know we go, I just want to see what the thoughts are, right? Because it's a lot of outside talks about women and their value as they age. So I want to get a few of the women's opinion on this. We'll start with you, King. Do you feel like at certain ages, women's, for JJ, or they value themselves based off their age, it decreases, or you ain't with all that? What's your thoughts?
I feel like that value and that stuff matters if you are in a dating pool. Yeah, okay. Because I feel like you age out of the dating pool.
Okay, that's what we talking about. Only the dating pool, not nobody else.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say I think it's true because at a certain age, options they get slimmer and slimmer and slimmer as you get older.
Okay.
So I think it's a valid point.
Okay. What's your thoughts, Mike? Got anything for that one? Now I know you married, so but what are you just off your ear to the streets of you I'm pretty sure you still hear a lot of these dating pools, single conversations. What are your thoughts on that?
Right. I don't really agree with that. It's,
okay.
I mean, I had a thought about it and I forgot, but I don't really agree with that, man. I'm tired of all of the just like you see a lot of stuff on Facebook talking about people upset about having kids and they don't want to have kids super old and stuff like that. Like you don't know what people are going through in order to have a kid, in order to be in a relationship, whatever it is, you know what I mean? So to hate on somebody because of their age and say that, I mean, I agree with Kenya to an extent, but I don't, when you start throwing age into it, I don't really like that. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Quita, you got a smile on your face. What are your thoughts? What are you thinking? Do you feel like
I gotta stop playing? My granny still get niggas. My grandma still pull them.
Okay.
Her husband must.
We appreciate Granny. We appreciate Granny.
Oh,
we appreciate Granny.
Still get it, dog.
Not
I
Granny.
don't think it's age. I think it only come from women who can't get a date. That's all. Because it's women, it ain't got nothing to do with age. You date who you date. You get a date. You get a bed. It don't matter. But it be just a little jealous motherfuckers who can't get one.
Okay.
You ask me.
Okay. Damon, what's your thoughts? Let's see what you got to say.
I think we talked about this before, but I think it's only to like in a dating pool, like if someone who's looking to have kids, if you're looking to have a family, or the men that are looking to, yes, obviously the value gets decreased with age. A woman's value gets decreased with age, but if they're not looking to have kids, then it don't matter. I also have this one thought though. I thought about this the other day. maybe it's good to get like I hear a lot of people telling you like don't wait till you like in your 30s or something before you get like trying to get married and stuff. I feel like it's probably better you get married younger because I feel like as you get older you start to get stuck in your ways and like you start to like just you get older and you get like I take care of myself. I'm doing these things like why am I really compromising these things? But when you're younger, I feel like you're more willing to compromise and grow with a person than as you get older. So I was thinking like maybe you should be getting married young. Just a random thought.
Mike, what you got? I see you over there. What you got? You don't believe that? No.
People that are young, I don't know. You can get married young and that's cool, but you need to be able to grow and mature on your own and figure out how to manage your money, how to be a respectable human being. You need to grow and mature a little bit. And for some people that takes a little bit longer. So
but what if you do all that stuff by yourself and then now you're looking for somebody and you're like
I feel like it ain't stuck in their ways, man. It's just women be out there that act like that is so fucking childish and immature. And they grown in the mindset. You feel what I'm saying? In their brain. They still act like a fucking kid. If a woman sit up there and just put a man through that shit.
Right, because they'll be like, oh, I want a man, I want to get married, but then you meet that person, you fucked up in the head. You can't get this man what he needs. You so immature and doing goofy shit.
Well, I'm kind of agree with Damon. I've always preached. I think women should get married young, either around. I always say try to find your husband college or a little bit after college, and go ahead, jump in, get married. But a lot of women say, Kenya, she doesn't agree with that. She say women need to go through their whole stage. They need to find themselves.
Don't be speaking for me. Don't be speaking for me.
Okay, well go ahead then.
Wait, about what? What was the question? I had walked away for a second.
Mon said he think women should get married young. Mike disagree with
not just men, women.
I
do feel like young. I feel like you should get married young, but I don't think it should be fresh out of high school young. I feel like it should be after college because
that's what I'm saying.
I feel like you need to be like after college because college gives you the experience to have your whole face, but not necessarily whole face. Because when I say whole face, I'm not talking about just having sex with multiple people. I'm talking about dating and just living your life for you without nobody else having something to say about it. It's like however you want to move, that's how you move it. Like, okay, you talking to this guy today, not necessarily having sex with him, but if I don't like him no more, I can go talk to somebody else, and it's not necessarily an issue. I don't have no obligations to nobody. I'm just worried about me and getting my own stuff together. So by the time I'm out of college, I done got that out and I'm able to settle down. I know what I want.
So y'all don't believe? I agree with you. So y'all don't believe that a person can get stuck in their ways at a certain point, at a certain age? Because I do believe that. I do know a lot of older women.
You don't get stuck in your ways. Don't even be in a relationship. Period. Because it's not gonna work. If you so stuck in your ways, I don't care how old you are. If you're gonna be that hard-headed and that ignorant, stay out of a relationship. Because you're gonna bring nothing but toxicity and negativity to that other person. So don't even get married. Don't even be in a relationship if you're gonna stay the same.
Oh, okay.
And I do think it's more older women that get stuck like that because it's like once you get to, I think some men too. Like once you get to the point you pay your own bills, you got your own house, you got your own car. Yeah. It's like I'm okay. Like, yeah, it's like I don't need.
Like, what do I need you for?
Yeah, that's the mindset.
Like, you got to be super amazing for me to be like, want you around? Like, want to be like marry you and shit. If I'm doing everything on my own and have been for so long.
But if it's companionship, it shouldn't be hard. Like we was talking about a couple episodes ago. I mean, look at Tia Mowry. Like we would say that her value has gone down because she's divorced. She's divorced from her husband. But but even being in that dating pool, I think she can find someone. And it doesn't necessarily have to be to start another family. It could be companionship. Necessarily.
What you saying? Look at
Tia Mowry.
Tia Mowry.
Who was that?
The sister
girl.
Yeah.
Oh, Tia.
Yeah.
Mowry. I thought it was Mowry.
Yeah, Mowry.
Mowry. Okay, T Amari. I'm like, who the hell is
Larry, Maury, whatever, one of them
Maury,
damn
bro.
names.
Yeah.
I don't say T
But
though.
her value,
Like,
but her
like
value
T.
hasn't gone down, even though she's in her early like mid 40s.
But I mean, for her to like
still
find
have
companionship in somebody, like I mean, I'm sure like just be like certain shit. You like, well, why the fuck are you doing? Like I don't really like hanging out. Like once you're doing stuff alone, like you don't need a ton of companionship. You just get a dog.
Oh, we got to be.
Sometimes being by yourself be good for your own health.
And when you grow to be comfortable being by yourself, then it's kind of just like when somebody else is like in that space, it's hard to like, you know.
But we got to be real. We got to be realistic when you bring up her. When I agree her value is decreasing, not based off of she got a good character. Not we're talking about just her being in a dating pool value, right? If she get out of a marriage and then she thinks that she's gonna jump back in the dating pool and find this magical guy, when everybody knows the dating pool is taunted, it's just jacked up. There's a lot of pee in there. That's what
I don't know. You're married.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
How you know?
You're not in the dating pool. How you know what's in there?
First of all, I don't have to be in the streets to know what's in the streets.
Yes, you do. Today is speculation. Objection, Your Honor. Speculation.
And it depends on the guy she's looking for. She depends on the guy that she's looking for. It depends on the guy.
Looking for a nigga like me.
Who knows? I mean, she been in a relationship. She been in a relationship with Corey for what, 20 years? What, 20 years now? Now maybe she wants somebody. Maybe she wants somebody opposite of him.
Y'all don't agree.
Maybe she wants to have fun.
Y'all don't agree that the older you get, y'all don't agree that. And I gotta say this:
you don't be having the time for that shit, the energy for that shit.
What? The dating?
Look at them getting enough. What's your favorite color? Blue, bitch. Leave me alone. What the fuck?
No,
can I ask you something? Bitch, if you don't just speak like an adult, like that shit.
That's exactly what she said, though. She said there is no chivalry anymore. There is no I can't think of the word, but I guess when a guy is, opening up doors and
chivalry. That's
yeah, okay. Well, that falls under. Okay, there is no chivalry anymore. There is no like
romance.
Yeah, no romance.
Not romantic.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. She said that. She was like, "It's none of that out there anymore."
It's just different because this technology. So like, she's aged out of the what people value now and what was valued when she was the young dating people's age. Different. So it's not like her value that's valued is changed.
Yeah, she said all guys nowadays want to do is just get straight to the point.
Yeah.
But also, too, it got a lot to do with her age. A lot of her peers are either married or they're not necessarily in the same type of lane that she's in. A lot of her peers are already taken. So that's why it's like, and eventually you do kind of age out the dating pool because majority of your peers will already have somebody. And now you're looking for somebody else. Ain't nobody out there.
And the ones that don't have somebody, like,
it's a reason why they
might not be looking. Yeah, might not be looking for somebody,
we all know,
or was like in a relationship and it ended up breaking up, like a long-term relationship, and ended up breaking up like you, and kind of like trying to figure out if I'm gonna love somebody or keep it pimp it for the rest of
Yeah, and guys date. We all know guys date young. Guys will date.
True.
A lot of guys out here date young, man. Ain't no guy. Ain't no older guy finna go get no 50-year-old woman. We know this. We gotta be realistic. Older,
but a younger dude today, the older dudes be like
younger dude. No, but he's gonna. But he ain't trying to settle. You know what he's trying to do. Young cats they just trying to.
What about That's not necessarily true. I'll settle with a nice older woman, bro.
That football player dating that.
Ain't nobody trying to.
Drea, the dude, basketball player that's dating Drea. Jalen
right,
Green.
young dude dating an older.
He like 22. Woman. Yeah, he like 22. She like 39, 40.
He ain't finna marry her. He's
it's his baby mama now.
Exactly, but I
might be in love with her, bro.
Yeah, no, man.
I mean,
Dre ass look like she in her.
If Kelly Rowland was like, "Yo, wow, like let's just make this thing work finally," and I'm like, "Okay."
So you want to marry Kelly Rowland?
Yes.
What if she had a grandma body?
I'll work through it. I'll work through that shit. I'm committed. baby.
Nowadays, a lot of the older women look better than
That's
some of
what's
the
wrong
younger
with y'all
ones.
younger dudes. Y'all want to just give up so quick.
A
Don't
lot
have
of
to take
old
nothing.
women that got a grandma body. Like, stop capping.
These older women is looking good, baby. They looking
Yeah, I'm
real
saying, have you
good.
seen her though? She do
that's
look
true.
good.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Go ahead, can you read the comments? Cause 7 days wrote up in there.
They was just saying, you said you're more willing to compromise while young. At a certain older age, you're really not going to change too much for the remainder of your life. You should only date to marry, and that's not true. It doesn't have to be a toxic mindset you're stuck in. You can't use them celebrities. LOL. They had a baby with the same 4 women.
Yeah, he got a point there.
He said don't use celebrities.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Got a point. They definitely all messing with the same people. All right, we're gonna move to the next subject, man. Y'all, we're gonna move to the next one. I guess I'll bring up Reggie topic, and then I go into something a little deeper after that. Since we're talking about dating and all that stuff.
Cannot physically. I don't want to date a man that doesn't have any female friendships. Bingo. I don't want to date a man who only gets input from other men and who has all women in 2 categories: your mother or your aunties or someone I want to sleep with. You have to have a broader spectrum on women and their value in your life if you're going to be with me. Totally. Well, first off, only getting information and opinions from other men sounds terrifying. Terrifying. So I encourage that to not be what anybody does ever, but you're totally right, because the more we keep talking about, can you have friends of the opposite sex, the more I start feeling like everybody is like primal animals in a zoo. You literally cannot physically be around someone of the opposite sex without just like your clothes coming off.
I'm gonna start with Mike on this one. Mike, what's your thoughts? Do you feel like that your wife can have the opposite sex friends, and or vice versa, you can have the opposite sex, and y'all be friends without, like they said, clothes coming off, or y'all, try and do some crazy stuff? What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. My wife doesn't have any particular friends that are males or whatever, but there's some of my friends that are males that she's cool with, obviously, and I mean, I don't have any issue with it. And I have a ton of friends that are women. So, and it's, what's the word, like strictly platonic or whatever it is. Like it's never been any more than that. And the thing is, when you're married and you have friends of the opposite sex, obviously you don't ever want to be texting just only that person without having your spouse on that text string. You know what I mean? Every once in a while it happens, I'm just speaking from personal experience with a friend of mine. But 9 times out of 10, as a man, and out of respect to my wife and out of respect to our relationship and what we have, I'm gonna always make sure that I'm never somewhere alone with that woman. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make sure I'm never I'm just making sure I'm never disrespecting her in any way and disrespecting our relationship, and never making it look like, or even giving any inkling that something else could be going on when that's not the case. You know what I mean? So, and also what helps me with that, like I have 3 sisters. Like all of the homegirls that I have, they all know my sisters. They all know me. They all know my wife. So we all know each other. So there's no way, if I was up to no good, or if she was up to no good, just saying hypothetically, that's not going to happen. But everybody would get found out because all of us know each other. You know what I mean? So it's just something I think in relationships, everybody has to have that understanding. You have to communicate. And I do agree with them to an extent in that video that, yeah, I mean, it's good to have multiple perspectives. You're going to work with other women. You're going to work with other men when you're at work. So it's you know, it's no really avoiding it. You're gonna have people that you're cool with of the same sex or the opposite sex, but it's all about respecting your relationship and what you have and openly communicating, you know, and being respectful in that regard. So that's my thoughts.
Okay. Kenya, what's yours next? I like that. Like, what's yours next? What's your thoughts?
As far as like just personal friends, no, I don't feel like a man needs. I feel like if you marry or in a relationship, you don't need necessarily female friends, especially like going to seek new female friends. Like, oh, I just met old girl and we friends. It's like, no. But if it's somebody that you know like majority of your life and like I get to know them and now we all friends, that's fine. But I feel like if you're in a relationship, your friend, that other sex friend is both our friends. It ain't no, oh, well, that's just my friend. Because it's like, that's giving weird. And honestly, with the video with the girl saying that men need to have female friends to get perspective, I don't think so. Because I feel like even though people could say it's like a platonic relationship, 9 times out of 10, if y'all got some type of connection there, it will be something to start to grow. Not saying that y'all will eventually have sex, but it'll be getting that y'all will be getting too comfortable, like almost like y'all in a relationship where she calling you when she got a problem, or you calling her, and she making you food, and then it gets to like that weird space where it's like, are y'all really friends? Because would you be doing that with your guys? Like it gets to like this little weird space. That's why I feel like.
So if I was in a corporate and I came home, like, you know, hey, this is my, and I told you, like, you know, I got a new work buddy, female, and this my friend, and
Off with your fucking head.
What are you going to work for? Are you going to work to make friends, or you go to work to make some money? Like, go to work and you don't need no friends. I'm your friend.
dang. What's your thoughts, Demar? If you, you know, I don't know what your status is, but do you feel like, well, I was gonna go that route, but I'll just keep it there. Do you feel like men and women should be able to have male and female friends while they're in a relationship?
I'm with the thinking of if you wasn't friends with them before we met, then they not your friend when we meet. Either we get new friends or that's it. Like, ain't no, don't bitch come home talk about some. I got a new friend, John. We finna go get some coffee. No, the fuck, that's a date, bitch. No, the fuck, y'all not. Fuck you talking about? Oh, fuck you need new friend. What you need another male perspective for? Are you lucky I let you have a brother and a father? Not what you need all these niggas for? I'm the nigga you need. I thought it was me. I thought I was your cinnamon apple. Fuck you talking about new friends. So no, I don't think. I mean, if you have friends, I feel like if you have like if I have female friends, I have female friends. But like if I'm in a relationship, I'm not like they're my friend, but like it's like we will have our own life, like our own family and shit. And that's like if we're not kicking it like with our families and stuff together, it's kind of weird. Like if you married and you got like you go, I'm gonna go kick it with my female friends. So like either you gay or like what's to that? Right. Like I'm just saying, like what's to that? If your wife if they're like not friends with your wife, like because I feel like any female that you super close with is gonna become part of your wife's gonna become part of that, or your girlfriend gonna become part of that, or that's it. Like it ain't really no. I don't feel like y'all be kicking it together all the time, like kicking it and calling late nights and all that little shit. That's weird.
Okay, Brittany, what's your thoughts? Can your man have a female friend?
No, he cannot.
No, not under any circumstances.
Nope.
What if you knew her before you?
Let me give y'all. Let me throw a little trick in there. What if she is the female friend? Is friends with one of your say y'all all got sisters. Friends with one of your sisters, but you never met her. But these friends,
you can't trust no sisters either. Like this my sister friend, and
if she had a vagina, no.
No.
Now if she butt ass ugly,
Brittany ain't going. She said you got a vagina. No.
Okay. If he ain't no Miss Peaches or nobody, no.
Nene, what up? Damn, you talking no Miss Peaches?
Hey, I'm at work.
Okay, well, then go ahead and answer the question then, real quick. You know, why you on? Do you feel like your dude can have female friends and that you can have male friends while y'all in a relationship together?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm listening to several things else in my
No,
background.
you
What did
good.
you say?
Do you feel like your man can have female friends? Why y'all in a relationship? Okay, see somebody. See, Nene said yeah. Why, Nene? Why you say yeah?
As long as they understand boundaries and he don't cross them and she don't cross them, then I don't have a problem with it.
Period. There it is.
Well, so he can get new female friends. Like y'all together 2 years, and he just come home with a Kim. Like
I
this my little
mean,
friend. This my new friend
hey,
Kim. We finna go get some.
I might have a
Applebee's.
female friend or two myself, so we just all platonic.
See,
but you can have a female friend. You're female.
I can have a female friend and a male friend. Why? Because it's gonna remain platonic, and as long as I set those boundaries, then we're good.
What happened when them boundaries get crossed?
But then I don't have a friend no more.
Now you got a situation. You got a entanglement.
No, that means that ain't my friend no more. Because you don't respect my boundaries when it comes to myself and how we set our standards and my relationship.
All it takes is conversation. Then that's when the curiosity start coming in. Like,
so
y'all, let's just be honest. Women walk around men as though we don't know that men ain't looking at titties, booty shorts when we walking past, tight ass clothes and everything else. I mean, men are just curious individuals, and let's be real on women. Some women is looking at men too, like, oh well, he is handsome. Oh, okay, well, I don't like that.
and then
new
you
chick
talking
and
about
this.
being friends too. That mean y'all finding out about each
That's
other.
not
what's all
friends.
night.
I have a platonic friend. I'm not in a relationship, but I do have a platonic friend.
Yeah.
Has he ever tried to cross that don't cross that line?
No, and the one time he did, I hit him in his throat.
Yep, and me too. So
See?
they always
So he didn't try touching me or nothing. It was just a verbal thing, and I just hit him in his throat.
So and then y'all back on track.
There you go. Sometimes you got to straighten being out. You know, got to straighten the
That's
mind.
all crap. Oh my god, that sound like. But that she's single though. Now you get in a relationship. You think your nigga gonna be like cool with you kicking with another, like just hanging out with another nigga?
Yeah, this man is now engaged with a baby on the way with a house they just purchased. He ain't
Right,
thinking
so he ain't
about
got
me.
time to hang out with you. What are you hanging out with you for? He got a whole family issue you working on.
This
hanging out with
was
some other woman.
before. This was before.
I get it though. Like, but once that's happening, now he don't got time to be hanging out with no other woman. He got his wife, his kids. He needs to be worried about like what he hanging out with no woman for, some other woman for. To get her perspectives on life, huh?
But I'm not gonna be like calling him 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning while he making beats, knowing that his wife and his, you know what I'm saying, carrying his child.
You
like
know what
I
he doing
used
at 3
to.
in the morning is crazy. See what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he make beats.
You know why you
and
know him
stuff,
so
and he rap. What? He rap.
Oh, he a rapper. Huh? You listen to his little songs and shit. You in his fan club and shit.
I support my friends.
I'm the
I got
jealous
friends who
girlfriend.
make
Fuck that.
beats
Hell
and stuff.
who is Nene?
all the time.
See, you could be that. See, Nene,
Yeah, you know everything about him. Why she know so much about you?
You could be friends.
You can be friends as long as I'm boundaries.
He
ain't
gonna
crossed.
win an award and shout you out.
Exactly.
Shout you out the Grammys.
That's great. Don't even shout his wife out. Shout you out. Crazy.
Hey, that would be crazy. But I want to give a shout out to Nene.
Yeah, holding me down in the dark times.
Okay, what if he did that, Nene? What if he hypothetically shouted you out before his wife? You don't think
I would have a problem with that. I personally would have a problem with that, and I can check him in the door about that.
What if you did more? What he grateful to you? You did more than his wife did for him.
I don't care. That's your wife. That's your wife. Don't.
You shouldn't be there. See how shit get so messy.
See, prevention is key. Prevention.
Yeah.
You gotta prevent that.
You more reactive.
Well,
you
why
can
is-
prevent
well,
all
why
that.
is it-
Just be.
But why is it just strictly marriage? That's what I keep hearing. I keep hearing this is marriage. Like
No, we talking about relationship too. Just regular
relationship. So you all believe that men and women can have friends of the opposite sex because of whatever boundaries you guys set or whatever, like the case may be, right? It's men
have friends, but
men
not
being
after-
able to
not
have
before-
strictly
not after,
friends,
though.
like female friendships is like forbidden when you get in relationships. Like the person that I'm currently talking to right now, she has male friendships, and I would never tell her to stop talking to her male friends if we was
But
to
you
get
be a little naive with that kind of shit,
vice
though,
versa.
bro.
Hold on. Let me finish. My point is that when you have friends of the opposite sex, is when you say it's strictly platonic and you tell your partner that the relationship is strictly platonic and you know about her, it shouldn't be an issue. It shouldn't be an issue at all. And when we hang out, our hangouts doesn't have to be about relationship stuff. It could be about stuff that interests us.
Hold on, Reg. You said so. Let me ask Nene something. Then I want you to go back to it. Nene, do his wife know about you?
I don't know. I know that they were.
That mean no. Y'all should be hanging out.
problematic.
Y'all supposed to be besties.
That's very problematic.
If that's your bestie, she should be your bestie. Stop the cap.
I never met his
I'm
wife.
allowed to have male friends. He talking
That's
about
what I'm saying.
If they know him.
How that's your bestie and you ain't never meet his wife?
I haven't met his wife because we're in 2 different states.
So y'all ain't never FaceTimed or nothing before?
Once I found out he was once I found that they were in a relationship, I stepped back some. Because I didn't want no confusion or nothing like that. Or she'd be like, "Oh, who is that? I just found out you got this friend." And I don't
But have you been on the phone with him with his wife? Have you ever known?
Oh yeah, like I know that they came to Chicago. What was that? Sometime last year or 2 ago. I didn't get the chance to meet her face to face. She was here on a business trip or something like that with her job.
But question: Have you been known to be on the phone with him and his wife be in the same room? Like, have you ever called his wife in the same room and you and him was on the phone together?
I've heard it in the background. They're not married right now, but his wife still. But I heard it in the background.
Okay. So she was in the same room with Nene.
Now, I don't know if they was in the same room or not, but I definitely heard it in the background. I mean, I don't know if they was in the same room.
Well, yeah. Well, did he act funny? When you heard it in the background, was he talking funny with you?
Me and that man only talk about beats, music, and weed. Okay.
So then she probably know his soon-to-be wife probably knew that he was on the phone with Nene.
You got invited to the wedding?
They haven't planned a wedding yet because she just found out she's pregnant. So she pushed it back. So I don't know if they still gonna do a wedding or they gonna elope.
Look at DeMontre. He just against. He don't believe.
Listen, if you got, I'm not saying dudes and females can be friends. If y'all friends, it's the same friend. It's y'all friend. Like if you treating them just like your female friends or your dudes treat them just like one of the guys. So if you get in a relationship with somebody, they should already know. Like if my dude, like if I start talking to a female, my friends gonna know. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you talking to you got a little girl." You're gonna be a part of my life because you're my friend. And when I go hang out with my friends, your name's gonna get brought up. You're gonna get mentioned. But like if that doesn't happen, then there is something else there. Like it shouldn't be you should know if she know you. If y'all like that, like if y'all friends, well, y'all should remain friends once you get married.
So we meet new people every day. So if you meet somebody of the opposite sex, if you meet someone that's interesting just out of the blue, it could have been something as innocent as, "Oh, that's a nice shirt." And you guys spark up a conversation, and it could be like, whatever.
I meet somebody.
That ain't a friend.
That's not a friend. That's just a person you met, and you know. That's just hey, I met Monica at the mall one day. She told me she liked my shirt, and I don't have no contact information and no shit like that. Like,
but
it can
be. What I'm saying is, it can be a potential friendship. What's stopping you from having a potential friendship?
But if that
what
was
you
the
put
case,
all this energy into another woman for if you got a wife and kid?
If she know that he on the phone with her,
what if the woman was married? It could be 2 married people that can meet each other. It don't have to be single.
Then y'all families are going to become friends. It's going to be a family. It's not going to be us as friends and then our lives. It's going to be like,
it's friendships. If I tell my significant other, I met another woman, whether she's married or not, and I tell her all about it, whatever kind of person she is. She's a good person. She wants to meet us and all that stuff like that or whatnot. And my partner says, "No, you can't have any friendships." What is that saying? That doesn't.
Why are you looking for new friends? What do you look like? Why are you opening to all these new random people? You don't know these people. Like you got your friends.
It's one person. I didn't say many.
But I'm saying if you're gonna do this one time, it sounds like this is gonna be a repeated thing. It's gonna be a repeated thing. You're gonna be somewhere else, you're gonna find somebody else. You're gonna be like, "Oh, I like this person too, and this person too, and this person too." It's like, no.
It's friendships.
You walking down the street, the motherfucker tell you got a nice shirt, now you gotta get their phone to them. That sound like a little bitch.
Look, if you got a girl, that's the only friend your ass need. You
Why?
don't need no other friends.
Why? What's the definitive? That's not a definitive
Hold on,
answer.
Reggie. Let me get Tiffany. And Tiffany, what was you saying? Is you still there? Because Brittany ended with saying that you don't need no new friends, basically.
But
Tiffany.
my problem, I got a question, Reggie. Why is it that you just want this friend to yourself? It's not you're not bringing it to it like this. Is
You miss what I just said. I'm telling my partner that I met someone. You might like her. I'm telling you all about her. And if you still say no, you cannot be friends with her. Why is that an issue? That's all I'm saying.
But I'm saying it's not like, oh, babe, I met this lady. She's gonna be our friend. Like she could be a friend to both of us. It seemed like you just saying that, oh, I met this lady and I'm gonna be her friend. I just want you to know about it. Like that's weird. Like what?
I feel like it'd be like, hey, babe, I met this lady.
That is the way you said it.
But that's what's weird about it. It's not hiding anything because I'm telling my partner straight up, like, what if something about her that you don't like, that her interest or whatever the case may be, but that's just what like our interest is, and that's strictly that. It doesn't have to be a relationship issue. It could be like that's my friend.
But once again, you said a key point. You said it's something that you like that I don't like. So this is something you indulge in. So now you'd have found somebody else that, oh, y'all both like, say, Game of Thrones or something. Next
y'all
thing
got
y'all
inside
gonna
jokes and
find
shit.
all this other stuff y'all got in common. Next thing you know, you looking at like shit.
Y'all got inside jokes and shit. You can find in this bitch.
Like
you telling us shit about me. See, yeah. See
You
how
guys
shit get tricky real
you
fast.
missing the point. If it's okay, if somebody's okay, if I like comics and I run into a woman who talks about comics and that's all we talk about, that's the basis of our friendship. Why is that threatening to the relationship that I'm in? Does it make sense? Like,
because comics is going y'all gonna start continuously finding stuff that y'all
You ain't
like
never
together.
talked to your girl about comics.
Fuck. Nigga, why you ain't talk to your girl? Won't you get talk to her
what
about
if she
fucking
doesn't?
comics?
And Spider-Man and all that. Like,
Yeah, nigga.
But if she does,
That's female superhero.
But if she doesn't like that, I can't stop her or make her want to like something. But here's this other
talk
person
to your
that I just
niggas
met.
about
She
it.
likes to talk about that.
Talk
She
to
likes
your
to talk about that.
Right.
You know what
You want to talk to a female about comics phone, nigga.
You know
It
what?
could
You
be
know what
about-
this reminds me
Demar,
of?
you missed a look. The thing is, if you can't control yourself and say you can't have a female friend, that's you. But to say that somebody else can have a female friend and they feel like it's weird out of the normal, that's not true.
It's not that I can't
That's
control
not true at all.
myself. I see all of this shit that's coming up, all these questions and second thoughts. You just throwing it into your relationship unnecessarily when you could just be like, oh, that's this random chick I met at the comic store. When I go to the comic store, I say hello, Monica, when I see her, and then it's just that. It don't gotta be, I gotta get her number, we gotta keep in touch, have dialogue about the newest comics, none of that shit. All these questions that's coming up is what your girl gonna be thinking. Randomly all the time.
On a friendship. Does hold on, put it like this. In the relationship, does the aspect of getting a friendship ends when you get in a relationship, no matter what the status of it is? Does the buck stops at being in a relationship and you just actively say, I got my friends, whatever it is, my homegirls, homeboys, whatever the case may be, and there is no new people?
Yeah,
because that's what you put out. There are no more new people. You can't meet no more.
Hold on,
You don't get
You can
not that there's no new people. There,
Hold on. Let Mike jump in there. I got you. I know Quita wanted to say something too.
So I've met other women before professionally networking, and they have a similar background to my wife. So I want them to stay connected. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be her friend to like be her friend and all of that type of stuff. But I'm meeting that. I may have met that person because she has a similar background to my wife in a similar industry. So I want them to stay connected. That don't mean I'm trying to holler at her or talk to her or make it weird or anything like that. And then just like Reggie's saying, I'm going to come home from work or whatever it may be. And I'm going to let her know like, hey, I met this lady. You know, you guys are a lot similar. You have a similar background and this, that, and the other. And there's nothing wrong with that. So we all network all the time. What if you and your girl talking about getting married and she's a wedding planner or an event planner? So is that not a valuable connection if that's something that we're both looking for? So
But let me
you're
question
saying what
you.
we're saying,
Let me
Mike.
question
Though
you, Mike. Let
you're
me question.
saying, I think Mike
Do
is
you
saying what
ha-
we're saying though.
Yeah, you're basically handing the information and networking off to your wife, right?
Right.
What Reggie is doing is he's meeting a comic girl, and he's going home and saying, "Hey, I met a comic girl, but his wife or
keeping
his
it to
girlfriend
himself.
might not have no
It's my
interest or
friend.
no
Yeah.
connection with the comic girl." But Reggie like, "Hey, look, I don't want to
Yeah.
see the shit that you got
I'm
connected
trying
with.
to
I
figure
I
out.
feel like
want you to know
Reggie,
that I
Reggie
got
ain't
connected
I'm
with
still
her."
trying to
Reggie
figure out
probably
what's wrong.
he another breed. He ain't. I don't think he like
Yeah,
them
Mike.
trifling
So I get
ass.
what you saying, Mike. You talking about keeping it in the
Them be
network.
the ones that do it, Brittany.
So
He
I
just
understand
might no.
that. But
I
Reggie
Those
think
straight up,
Reggie
hey,
kind of
I
different.
got a
He might
girl.
really want to talk to the girl
I'm
about
not
the
threatening.
comments
Brittany,
and
if you
comment
Until he
whatever.
fall in love
Brittany,
with her because she love
Brittany,
comics and superheroes and shit, and then he
Brittany,
leave your
Right.
ass for
Brittany,
the comic girl because you don't like comics. You to help his ass
Brittany.
through
If
school,
you
all of
have
that,
male
buy
Then
some
friends,
girl be like,
draws,
why
some
you
if
don't
you
designer.
why
have
Now,
you
now
feel
she
like
put a
you
little
don't
Like
comic
if
girl, a
you
little
free
white
if
bitch.
you
spirit,
have male
you know
if
what
you
I'm
have
saying?
male
He like
friends,
everybody.
if
why
He
you
you
have
like
probably don't, you
comics, you
know.
don't?
if you have male friends, I'm not gonna tell you, Brittany, stop talking to those male guys you're with. If those your homeboys, those your homeboys. You're a grown woman. You can think for yourself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You're intelligent. I trust you. Why would I say stop talking to those guys because we're in a relationship?
Okay,
Can I,
Why
okay,
would I
because
tell?
that's trust. That's built on trust.
but
See,
look, Reggie.
Reggie different.
Reggie,
He
you
Look,
know
we
damn
know he's
well
real
them guys
different on
gonna
this
be
damn
looking at
panel.
that
We
It
know.
ass.
ain't a lot of
Looking at that
guys
ass.
like
They
that.
gonna be
You know what
looking
I'm
at
saying?
that
They more
ass
Reggie,
when
used to
they
the
check
ones that
out.
be thinking with their other parts. Then you know what I'm saying. So
but
he
no.
more
If
used to
if you
Hold on.
tell if you
liking
tell
Hold
Reggie.
on,
if me and you
Reggie. Hold on, Reggie. Look, we know you different, right? We all know that we also throw you credit for being different. But that also is a moment, right? Like we gave you credit for being unique even last week, right? But there are moments where you are naive. And in this moment, if your girl come home, she met James, but mind you, James,
That's the
you and
gym.
James ain't got shit in common. But she met James, and James
He worked out though.
new, huh?
I said he work out though. She met him at the gym because you
Right.
ain't
She
want to
met
go
him at
work
the
out with
gym.
him.
You could be naive to the
And
point
she
where
gonna be looking at them six
her
packs.
new workout
but
gym will be working her ass out for
While
real,
you
for real. You
while
can't
you
be
with Monica
naive.
bookstore.
why is
You
that
be
the case?
naive sometimes, man.
I
Junior,
guess I
I
got too much
understand.
trust.
I
I
think
understand.
it's
I
because the
just got a lot of
person
trust.
that maybe it's the person that you dealing with, Reggie.
First off, you
Tiffany,
don't.
if you tell me before we even get in a relationship that you have male friends and they're strictly platonic male friends, I'm telling you definitively that I'm so secure in my relationship, you can hang out with any guy that you want. Any guy what you want. I'm not gonna tell you to stop talking to them. It's only me and you now.
But it's
You
the
hang out with
point.
Can I hang out with your girl too?
Yeah,
You need
Fuck
to
it.
be there,
have the same
Reggie.
motives as
Can
you.
I hang out with her too? The fuck it. Shit.
Wait, what you
Yeah,
say,
my
Mike?
friend.
What you say, Mike? Hold on, Demar. What you say?
I was saying, Reggie, you need to be there though, man.
Right.
You have to be there. You can't just let her hang out with another.
That's what we say. You see what I'm saying?
Also, it ain't that. Oh, you have feet. Hey, Reggie, I have dude friends. Cool. Oh yeah, cool. No, if you got friends, you know these are specific people. Like it's
Don't
not like I
let
got a
them go
bunch of
out.
I
them.
know,
Don't let them go out and
but if
start
I
drinking.
know,
You already know what's up.
but if she tells me about them, then I'm not threatened by it.
You
Not
don't want to
telling
meet them?
you
I'm not
about them.
threatened
You
by
should
it.
meet if this is your friend. You gonna meet her girlfriends. Why wouldn't you meet her dude friends?
I'm
If they're
of course,
friends,
I'm gonna meet them. But to say that they couldn't be like they just couldn't hang out together alone or whatnot, and something's gonna happen, like
Let me ask you a
no,
question.
hell
Here's the
no,
question.
hell no.
Here's the
because
question.
that's saying I'm not trusting my
Hell no,
partner.
that sounds like a
Hold
fuck.
on,
That's saying I
Reggie.
don't trust
Look,
my partner.
Reggie, hold on. Let me ask you a question. I asked you this question before. I asked you on this panel. Okay, here's the question. You and what's the girl you talk to now? Your female friend?
Anonymous. I don't want people.
Okay, Anonymous. Okay, you and Anonymous, y'all talk.
Charlene.
Pick up a name. You and Ashley. You and Ashley have talking. Y'all are together. Y'all been together, right? Okay. After y'all been together, let's say y'all been together 6 months. She already told you that she got male friends, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But she don't tell you until 6 months after y'all got together that one of her male friends she used to have sex with, but she no longer have sex with anymore. And then you call her one day after she told you this, and she answers the phone and she says she's over his house. The same guy that's her male friend. She no longer have sex with him, but she's over his house when you call him. When you call her, what do you do? What is your reaction?
Why are you over there? That'll be the first question. Why are you up?
That's my friend. I'm at my friend's house.
I'm at my right. She's at her friend.
You don't ask me why I'm over. You don't ask me why I'm over Monica's house. Why does it matter that I'm over here with James?
Yeah.
And then she come home. And then look, she come home and don't want no sex from you. What if she come home and don't want no sex from you?
That's a good one.
Shower bed. Fuck you thought.
Yep. Shower bed.
Hold on. Why? Women, why? I don't get the context of it. Well, why
she was having sex with
What is it? Your girl over some nigga that she used to fuck crib and she come home and she wanted to take a shower, go to bed. She got her back blown out. Fuck the right to sleep, girl.
No, but you just said you trust. You trust her. Why would you trust her? Would you trust her? She told you she's no longer.
But why would she tell me? But why would she tell me after the fact? That's all I'm confused. Why would
okay, let's say she tell you. Okay, let's say she tell you during the fact. Y'all get together. She tell you she got a male friend. She no longer is sexually active with, but they are great friends. That's like her best friend. You call her one day. She's over his house by herself. What is your reaction?
I mean, I would kind of like feel a type of way, but I wouldn't necessarily.
Why? You trust her. You just said you trust, right?
Not you.
I do trust her. I do trust her to make the right decision, right? I will say I'll be a little bit nervous, but I will trust her to the point like I know she will do the right thing, right? I know she.
So don't need the question. You're not
what you nervous for if you know?
Right, you know, you good.
Yeah, if you believe in God, you ain't gotta worry about that, right? If you got faith. Don't be faith and worry.
You trust her, right? So you good. So you straight. You like it don't matter to you.
I like I said, it may be foreign to some of y'all, but it's not foreign.
Reggie, you naive. She's over there getting her back blown the fuck out.
And you know, and why would some people in those instances, if they have friendships with somebody, then they did it and it didn't work out, they became friends again, and you tell that person about it, of course they would say, well, why are you still friends with that person? Obviously, any person would say that.
But she said, what if she tell you? Because she's honest, because they couldn't work out as a relationship and they are best friends. They like being best friends. They're not crossing that line. She's telling you all of this. But you call her one day and she's at his house.
Okay, obviously I wouldn't be comfortable with that. I wouldn't be comfortable with that, but
you all over the place with Trump in. 1 minute you trust him, man, you don't.
Why? I thought you trust
It's not
her.
about you're missing.
It's not about trust. It ain't about trust. It's about what could happen.
But you just said it was okay for her to hang out.
Right. But that's normal. It is normal. It's not abnormal. Like, it's something that it could. But if you're saying you're taking a risk on trying to become friends with somebody of opposite sex, of course you'll be like, something could happen from it, and something could not. It could
what
be
you taking risks with an opposite
something...
sex for if you in a relationship? What's the risk about? What's the risk for? You taking risk for no reason. Take a risk on something else. Like that's fruitful to this relationship.
Because if she put out her time and energy going to Rick's house, she could have been putting her time and energy being with you.
So are we all in definitively saying in agreement that friendships of the opposite sex cannot happen in this world? It doesn't even matter who you are. It cannot happen.
I ain't speak. I didn't say that.
Marty
said that long as he meets them. But
which is what Mike said.
Exactly. But if I say only how you got a motherfucking friend or a best friend if you grew up with that best friend and y'all family are connected with my family and you come to events and shit, we go to your family events and shit like that, and everybody know each other, then okay.
Right. It's similar to what Mike said. Mike, it's
okay.
Not
So Denise,
hold on, pause. It's similar to what I'm gonna let you go, Reggie. It's similar to what Mike said. In so many words, not even repeating exactly what he said. It's not what you do. It's how you do it.
Right.
And that's how he explained. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. So, but the way you're trying to do it versus the way Mike explained it is totally different. If I come home to Kenya and I just straight up tell Kenya, outside of what Mike said, that hey, I got a new female friend and we've been, we connect basically over comic books or whatever. And that's all I tell her. That's it. Kenya don't like comic books. One, she gonna be like, who is it? And then I'm starting to talk to her. I'm starting to engage with this girl more. It's gonna be a fucking problem. Versus if I come home like Mike said, and I'm saying, hey, this girl is kind of familiar with what you do. Y'all got a thing going. I want to connect y'all, and maybe we all connect. Or I get out the way and let y'all two connect because it might benefit you connecting with her based off the fact I met her. Now that's a different story.
So basically, the same way that you and I are
definitively,
friends, and how you
so
might
you
describe
you
me to your
definitively
wife.
said you couldn't
Right,
have
right.
anything.
Maybe you need to use that as an example because maybe he ain't understanding.
No, Reggie is
He
look.
understood when his girl was over at James' house. He
Right,
understood.
he understood then.
He got nervous and everything. He started using words I never heard him say.
Yeah,
Nervous,
he's like, I don't know
unsure,
about that guy.
like that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Look, Reggie, I understand your pureness of you want to be a very positive, real good thinker and real trust person, but you are naive at times, bro. Your greatness about you, it can also be a flaw. You are naive at times, and this is a moment where you are being naive, where you're allowing your friend, your woman, to come home with a man, explaining she got a man. And even with the scenario I gave you, you're okay with that? Like, bro, you should never be okay with your woman coming home with any guy out of the woodwork talking about something. This is my new friend. You need to be worried about who the fuck this is, what the fuck going on, and what is his purpose in your life.
Well, that's the thing. What is
he want a female friend so bad for? Like, what he want a friend for? Like, that's also sus.
Yeah,
what this nigga want to be a friend so bad for? He ain't
friendship.
No
It's just
friendship on what?
He's trying to get in with the
friendship.
Listen. For what purpose? Serving what purpose? If as adults, you just not getting friends just for friends.
We have certain things in
how
common.
can we be mutual beneficial to each other?
We have
If it's
certain
conversation and companionship, that's out of line. If you have a
So wait a minute. So wait, Reggie, you and her guy friends got things in common?
He don't know. He don't get to meet them.
Okay, and if they have certain things, in common and they hang out, I'm not threatened by that.
So why the hell she put hold on, because in common or not, my husband like cars. I don't fucking like cars, but baby, I enjoy it with him. Cause he even had no fucking like a bitch that come up and be like, I like cars too, in common. No, I'm gonna enjoy them fucking cars with him.
Reggie, I'm gonna just say this: to be aware is to be alive.
So if he was talking about cars with another girl, if he was talking about cars with another girl besides you, what would go through your mind?
He ain't gonna talk to
that he's
another
gonna do
girl about cars besides me.
Because we know better.
We talking about another girl about cars. The fuck?
Right, we know better.
Look, tell you.
Listen, let me explain something.
Gonna happen?
Listen. I'm gonna give you a real scenario. I'm gonna give you a real understanding. Hold on, Reggie. Look, I'm gonna give you a real understanding. Listen, I've been knowing Nene since college. And man, we just got back connected when I started the panel. Right, a little bit after I started the panel. I would not go anywhere with Nene by myself without my wife being by my shoulder. Not saying like that, Nene. Not saying you would even do that. We know, but I'm giving her I'm just giving them a real scenario based on the fact I know you. I would not go anywhere with Nene without my wife being by my side, or I wouldn't invite Nene over my house without my wife being at home.
Right.
And then she won't be on the phone unless y'all don't speak. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we all talking together.
Yes, I have like for example, the girl Trina that was on here. Me and Trina was friends, but when Trina called my phone, I put it on speaker. When my wife was in the car with me, hey, this is what it is. Jasmine, our friend, and Jasmine cool with my ex, but guess what? Jasmine and Kenya, they've been together. They've been out. We all been out together. So so I'm bringing that up to get you to understand. It's not, again, go back to what Mike. It's not what you do. It's how you do it. Right. You are literally being oblivious to the fact of your wife, or you trying to introduce your wife to a female friend randomly out of nowhere, and there's no context behind it. It's just, hey, this is my female friend. We like comics together. The end. And you expect your wife to not be like at a pause, like, what you mean?
And what you want to avoid is you don't want to be somewhere like you talking about, RJ, and say somebody random who you and your spouse know you out and about with somebody, and it's completely innocent, nothing's going on, but you look guilty as a mug. You know what I'm saying? So it's always about avoiding, what it looks like. You know what I mean? Even though it could be completely innocent, nothing's going on, you don't ever want to put yourself in a vulnerable position, and somebody sees you and the comic book girl or whoever it is together, and they think it's more of something than it really is. So you got to protect yourself and be respectful of your partner at all times in that way.
All time. Cause I'm telling you right now, kid can't come home with no new man. Look, hell no, you come home with a new what? I don't want to hear about no new work buddies. None of that. I don't know him unless you introducing us together and we all going to the picnic, job picnic. I don't want to hear that. And that's vice versa. It ain't happening. Again, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And I don't know, bro. You would find yourself possibly getting. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen, but it could happen. You getting yourself cheated on, bro. If you don't really understand the type of woman, if you don't understand the dynamic of how you do stuff, bro, and you out here just letting your woman meet anybody, especially if she meet Demond, you know what Demond gonna do.
Don't put that smut on my name. I would not fuck your girl, Reggie. Don't put that fucking smut on my name. No, but no, it's not even necessarily get cheated on. It's just putting like all of these questions that everybody keep coming up. What if this? What about this? How would you feel about that? Like putting all in like extra to your relationship when it's not necessary.
I mean, the thing, like
just
I said,
to fucking talk to some chick about comics that you say you don't really care about. That's just a platonic friend. Doesn't seem like worth risking your relationship or causing issues in your relationship or doubts in your significant other's mind to talk about comic books when you already have people that you hang out and talk to about comic books. Unless you want to fuck her, then it might be worth it to you.
Unless you want to. Can you go ahead and read the comments?
It was a lot of them. I think we got to start stopping halfway.
No, go with start with
Oh well, the last one I see is say there was a lot of hoes in this story, Nene. Prepare for some side eye and a lot of logical questions. What made that person with the cool shirt stand out and look interesting? Was it just the shirt, or the ass on her, or the smile, the eyes? And it's not that, we can't control ourselves. It's biology. Shit could easily lead to something else, and that's how affairs start. Boundaries. Mike's scenario was cool. Reggie might get mad at his lady one night and then reach out to that friend with the cool shirt. And I said, I don't know if Reggie different. What happens when the girl with the cool shirt, she knows you're going through something real tough shit at home? She say, I can help you relieve that stress. What you gonna do?
I'm not gonna do nothing.
And then they said, how don't you get the context? Be for real. You wouldn't even question it if your trust was that strong. And then somebody said, I'm loving this discussion. While it's great to have trust in relationships, it's also important to establish boundaries when it comes to having friends of the opposite sex. Boundaries are what make the platonic relationships possible to have and maintain boundaries and mutual respect.
Yeah, that was Nicole that said that. Then
Yep.
Responded.
And they said when that phone call come through and you realize she at James' house, first thought he crashed. We did get into an argument last night over dinner, and you were sure with me. Now you at James' house laughing. And then he gonna say, just get a mistress.
Just get a mistress.
James laughed them pennies off.
I'm trying to tell you, look, even people in the comment understand. Reggie, look, I love you, bro, but you gotta be careful, bro. You really do, man, because you will set yourself up and find yourself, man. Certain people take advantage of. Certain women will take advantage, even if they like you and they in a relationship with you. They could take advantage of your niceness and the fact of how you think. Like, oh yeah, he ain't never gonna suspect this because the way he think, the way he operate, I can get away with this. So you gotta be open to understanding, even if you want to have that clear trust, within yourself. Still be on the looking, like still be aware that it's a possibility that because everybody not like you, bro. Everybody ain't gonna fully, have
right. And then not to cut you off, but then he a Cancer too, and we always fucking nice, and we always trying to be understanding. Sometimes you gotta cut that shit loose, like cut that shit off. Like no, use your third eye.
Better use it, bro. Change coming out to your girl.
Somebody using their third leg or your girl.
Who was the person with the cool shirt? I'm confused.
No, that was the scenario that Reggie gave. He gave us.
Oh, I guess I missed all of that. Okay,
you
sorry.
good? What if he met us? What if the cool shirt thing and all?
You met somebody at the mall that had a cool shirt. They complimented you. That's how I became friends.
Yeah, he was using scenarios on how him and the female could become friends.
Okay.
We was just trying to give an understanding. Now we're gonna get to a little something deeper. So let's see what y'all thoughts on this. You satisfied with that? Now, to bring the topic up, Reggie, and you got they jumped on you, man. So how
It's
you feel?
case by case, brother. It's case. Hey, look, I'm not here to change nobody's mind. So I want everybody to know that I'm not here to change your mind. If whatever y'all relationship is, y'all set y'all boundaries, cool. And I respect it 1,000%.
Me either, Reggie. While they talking about this holes in the goddamn story.
It's all good.
It is some holes in your story. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I wasn't gonna say nothing because I fuck with you,
met
Nene.
him through
But I was
another
gonna get
friend,
on there
but
with you
it
a little
ain't
bit.
nothing that deep. I ain't never slept with the man, ain't never hugged him, ain't kissed him, ain't slept in the same bed with him. Ain't none of that went on. He is strictly my friend.
It just I just know myself.
What does not sound familiar for y'all is common for me. And that just is what it is.
I just trust myself. I just trust myself too much. I trust
But like
myself.
I said, Reggie, to be aware is to be alive.
Right, because even Nene, no matter how much what she saying, she know she's still gonna be
lessons
aware.
in life is experience. So you might not experience it yet. So until then, I mean, you can go on things about your way, but just be aware.
Bro, it'll break your heart if you go down there.
You'll wake up sick,
man.
Boy.
But even with like Nene's scenario, she did say dude tried her one time. So that's the door you open it to when you got male friends. It's like something's gonna happen. I mean, regardless of what, I feel like that says a lot.
Exit out real
fast. Wow, it was just one of those.
Her blockers on. You know what I'm saying? But if she would have left her blockers at home that day,
then what? Now they messing around and they like, oh yeah, this is just my friend. Now they messing around. It's like you opening the door to something else that could just be avoided.
Devon said,
"What you doing, big kid?" See,
Devon said, "What works for you, Reggie, works for you." So he said, "Keep doing what fits you." So, and that's the thing. I mean, we're not here to change your mind. We here to get you to understand that it can go left if you don't just open up your third eye.
That nigga Devon on the same page as Reggie. Actually, Devon got hella female friends.
Fuck that. Where's she at now?
That's why he's saying that.
Yeah. Nah, but that nigga Devon do be on some plutonic shit, but he definitely do female friends though. So he definitely agree. He definitely on the same type page as Reggie.
Devon, comment. Have you known him to ever try to get at one of his female friends while in a relationship?
Me?
No. Yeah. Have you ever
known him?
Yeah.
Nah, not that I know of. Nah.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it could work there, Reggie. Like, look, you got somebody out there with you.
If anybody that knows me, I don't give off the F-boy syndrome. I'm a good dude. I trust myself. I trust my relationships. I don't want to be that guy that's being overly possessive. You're smart. You're intelligent. I trust you. You make your own decision. You do what's best, what you think your best judgment. And I always live my life that way. So, I mean, if it's unorthodox, then I guess I can run with it. But that's
Devon told ain't nobody gonna know.
Ain't nobody gonna know.
Because he know he didn't mess with. Because he know he didn't mess with the guy in the comment. He know he didn't mess with somebody.
Devon, shut up, bro.
He know. He thought ain't nobody gonna know. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
F-boys. It's all F-boys.
What do you do with his business?
I don't fit in that category. I just don't fit in that category. I'm not an F-boy.
I don't think that's F-boy energy. I think that's nature. I feel like after so long and you having a friend and y'all get to knowing each other, y'all start spending more time together. It's gonna be something. It might just be that one day you're like, damn. I kind of took it like it. It's nature. That's what's gonna eventually happen.
And I'm gonna say that for yourself, right? You look. We all want to plan. Don't wake up. I ain't gonna say everybody, but there's guys out here that don't wake up thinking about I'm gonna go cheat on my girl or cheat on my. But there are situations that you might find yourself in. Even for you, Reggie, that could be a situation where you and your girl have been having hard times. I'm talking about relationship problem after problem, and that could be literally the devil works. A chick come out of nowhere and seem to just be the light of your day every time you see her. And next thing you know, you in the bed with her. You ain't never thought
that friend. You having a bad day, you get into it with your girl, then your friend that just talk about comments, she like, you know, why she always doing that? You like, exactly. And next thing you know, y'all sitting there.
He like, yeah, okay. You in ways that your girl don't.
That's when you know you're gonna be having hickeys on that neck.
See, that's what I'm saying.
You see what Usher said?
Look, you laughing. Look.
Yeah. He know that it's possible, man. So you got it. What's up, Pete? You got it.
Reggie gonna be telling his friends like, don't nobody know me like you do.
Yeah, then your girl, your ex, and your friend, your girl. See how shit switch up so fast, bro?
I'm trying to tell you, man. So that's something. P, you want to get in before we go to the next subject?
I have no clue what y'all talk about. Go ahead, gang.
Okay, we're gonna get the next one then. All right. Now we're gonna go a little deep. And I want to see what y'all thoughts are. So get ready
Up in the welfare trap.
I think a lot of people are capable of working and are willing to work, but it's just the way it's set up. The mother and the children are better off if the husband isn't working or if the husband isn't there. And this breaks up so many poor families.
One of the saddest things is that many of the children whose parents are on welfare will in their turn end up in the welfare trap when they grow up.
The people who get on welfare lose their human independence and feeling of dignity. They become subject to the dictates and whims of their welfare supervisor, who can tell them whether they can live here or there, whether they may put in a telephone, what they may do with their lives. They're treated like children, not like responsible adults. And they're trapped in the system. Maybe a job comes up that looks better than welfare, but they're afraid to take it. Because if they lose it after a few months, it may be 6 months or 9 months before they can get back onto welfare. As a result, this becomes a self-perpetuating cycle, rather than simply a temporary state of affairs.
I think a lot of...
Do y'all count that? Do I need to play it again? Okay, so what are your thoughts, y'all? We're gonna go with Damon. Where you at, Damon? What's your thoughts on that? He about to say something. I feel like, go ahead, Damon.
No, somebody else go first. I don't got nothing to say.
Okay, we're gonna go with you, Kenya. What's your thoughts?
I mean, thoughts about what the video said is the man is the woman better off without the man, but then the video was talking about welfare. So which one?
No, it was basically saying based off welfare. Is the man, because the way the system is set up, where do you feel like a woman is better off without the man based off the fact having welfare, and that they thrive better? Do they thrive better with welfare? And that's why you do, and should that be the reason why you feel like women are better off? Because the lady did say.
Okay, I got you. No, I think the man needs to be there, welfare or not. I feel like welfare is exactly what they said. It's a crutch, because it's like one of those, if you constantly feed something, you get them everything, they lose their instinct or the want to just do for themselves. And I feel like having a man that sets the tones of the house, and it cuts out the middleman of this person that don't have your best interest telling you what to do in your household.
So do you feel like it's a trap?
Absolutely.
Taking the trap to get rid of the man when it comes to providing welfare? Do you feel like it's a trap?
Yes, I feel like it's an absolute trap, and it leads you to just be consistent. It's like, it's one thing that I don't too much. I hate that wait, hold on. I just hate the situation that it put women in, because it's like the lesser two evils. Either I'm gonna depend on this man to take care of me and my family, or I'm gonna depend on the government to take care of me and my family. So it's like, which one do you pick? But it looks, like the lesser two evil. But I feel like at least with the man, with the right man, you got the best case scenario, because the welfare of the government is only gonna give you so much.
Okay, I like where you put that. Go ahead, Mike. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, it was a lot to unpack in that video, but I think people can get comfortable like in mediocrity. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, like he was talking about going for a job and being afraid, if they get it and then they lose it, and then they gotta, wait such and such a time to get back on welfare if things don't work out. So there are some people that are like that because they really stuck in their comfort zone, you know what I mean? Where maybe that's their mindset, but I don't know. It was kind of a lot to unpack there as I was listening to that. But.
So do you believe that, because it said in the video that that's why people are afraid to get off welfare or to let it go, it's the comfortability of knowing that it's always going to be there. versus getting off, right? And somehow the man loses his job or something happened to where they're now back struggling. Is it worth getting off, right? So, do we get comfortable? I ain't gonna say, I'm not saying we as in anybody on the panel, but just as a whole, whether black, don't matter, this ain't a race thing, but do people get comfortable with, government assistance?
I think definitely, because and I have a unique perspective now that I'm thinking about this a little bit, because I'm a banker by trade, like that's my full-time work and all of that. But outside of that, I own an e-commerce business as well, and and it's not welfare or whatever necessarily, but I reached out to a former colleague, a lady who I used to work with like a few years ago, about, is she open to other income opportunities? You know what I mean? And she told me no, because she wants to make sure that she's still getting like the child support or whatever from her ex or what have you. So she's comfortable doing that rather than bettering her life. You know what I mean? So that was like kind of weird to me or whatever, but some people, obviously it's not the same scenario as a video, but some people are comfortable being where they at. So.
Okay. We're gonna go with Tiffany. What's your thoughts? Do you feel like people get comfortable? And again, this is not saying welfare is bad, right? Because certain people might need that push. So we're never saying welfare is bad, but do you feel like people get to the point where they get comfortable to where it now turns into a fear of letting it go, based off the fact because sometimes being on welfare could almost cripple you as your, even within yourself, and not necessarily. I'm talking about like mentally, where you like, well, shit. Like think about even now, right? The system is jacked up. Everything is so expensive. Do people stay on welfare to the point where it almost mentally cripples them to where it creates a fear that they can't even be, that they fear that they can't survive even on their own without it? Like, what are your thoughts, Tiffany?
I feel like it's a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation.
Okay.
Because I get linked and I don't have a job and there's no men in my household. So until I get a job, I'm going to get my link because we need food.
Okay. That's fair. I understand.
But it does. That's just like if I feel like they want to push the man away, but you can push a man out your fucking house if he ain't shit. You ain't got to wait for the government to tell you, oh, this man ain't shit. Come to us. We going to take care of you. No, you going to. If you have that right mindset, you're going to take care of your family without that shit. But it's like, shit, if you don't have an income right now, it's like, shit, we going to apply for that motherfucker link because we need food in this house.
Hey, that's real shit. I respect that. I definitely stand that. Go ahead. I'm going to go with you, Pete. What's your thoughts?
I don't think it's like, I don't think it's a fear. I think it's a lot of time is logic, right? So if you got 1 kid, 2 kid, 3 kid, whatever the case may be, and aid is helping you put food in the house, it's helping you pay medical, like, your kids can go if they need to go to the doctor, dentist, all of that is covered when you're getting assistance. But if you are on assistance and you go like, well, I want to get a job, and if the job make a certain dollar amount, they'll cut you off assistance, but that dollar amount ain't going to be able to really cover you and take care of you. So a lot of people do say, you know what, I don't want that job, not because they don't want to progress, but because they understand that taking that job, even if it's for like 6, 7, 8 months before they can like progress and get a better position or whatever the case may be, or however long that takes, like you put your family in a bit of a stressful situation, because now like your job medical it's expensive trying to like have 2 or 3 kids on your job medical, like, or, things that you need to take care of. So I think that it just makes a lot of sense for some people to stay on welfare until they have like more stability or more help. Like, I do agree that people should be trying to better themselves and like and improve their lifestyle. But at the same time, it's like, if your responsibilities is major, like if you're taking care of multiple people, like that government assistance really does come in handy. And like it's just situational. Like if you got a job that you hate, that you despise, and you on assistance. If you lose that job, you still got a roof over your head, right? And I think that that's what people be at. Like, I think that people want to progress, but that progress ain't no timetable on that. So you could say, well, I want to be this far ahead in this company in a year, but who's to say that you're gonna get that promotion, or who's to say that you're gonna get that opportunity? And now you don't have the assistance, and now you got to work 2 or 3 jobs, or you got to go do Uber or Lyft to help supplement your income and take care of your family. So, like, I think that's Tiffany that's went before me that said, like, you kind of in a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. But I don't know if it's always fear. For some people, they do get comfortable and like just be like, fuck it, I know the government gonna take care of me. I ain't gonna do much. But a lot of people, it just make a little bit more sense sometimes to stay getting that assistance as opposed to like going to get a job that, even if it's $1, like a single dollar over the assistance limit. Once they say you make $1 over or $2 over what they like deem like they'll help you with, they cut you off. And is that $1, $2, $5 difference enough to make you struggle with your family? And those are things that people have to think about when they're making those decisions.
But let me ask you this too. I want to throw something else in there, right? Has the faith of the man standing up and providing for that household, has it went out the window? Has it failed? Like, do women have faith in the man anymore? Because I mean, I know at one point, right, back in the day, welfare was looked upon bad. Like, nobody wanted to be on welfare. And I also remember around that time, a lot of men were providing and in the household, right? And then here comes welfare. Here comes man being pushed out the house. Have a way you want to swing that, right? We just know men were out the house. Have women also, because of all of this, lost the faith even to know that a man is gonna be there to provide, and that's why they like a part of them is also like Tiffany said, hey, oh shit, I gotta feed my goddamn kid regardless. Has that faith went out the window? Because I mean,
I mean, it did, but it didn't have nothing to do with like the government systems. Like, if you gonna walk out on me and my kids, it's like I can't depend on you. So I'm gonna have to do what the fuck I gotta do. This ain't got nothing to do with the government. This fucking responsibility. You gonna walk out the door? Fuck you. It's all about the kids.
Okay. What's your thoughts, Damon?
I think there's situations where there's situations where the man left willingly. There's situations where they necessarily pushed out because of welfare, was pushed out because of welfare because it made more sense to get these benefits versus struggle with you. But I think women have lost faith in dudes, but I also think men have lost. I feel like we lost faith in each other in the both ways, and I think that the welfare situation just exploits that. Like it just pushes the divide, and it makes it just gives a financial incentive to like not try to work through it. Well, but you mean it's just both sides? For the dude to look back and see, she taken care of. All right, well, I ain't got to worry about her. She got her, she getting her money. They getting their food. This is probably better than what I think I would be able to provide for. I'm just a janitor type shit. And for the woman to be like, I don't need you, nigga. I'm being provided for. So I feel like it's
okay.
We lost faith in each other, and this just pushes that wedge between us.
That makes sense. What about Brittany? Go ahead. You got something to say?
I just think that it's used as a crutch, like everybody else say, because what I think people fail to realize it's only supposed to be used temporarily during hard times, and I think for some people they tend to want to only stay in that struggle, and I never understand why. A lot of people like, oh yeah, I came from the struggle, but then it's this and then it's that, and then you'd be like, but you're still in the struggle. But why aren't you reaching for certain goals? Why aren't you reaching for something good? And I think when it comes to government assistance or things of that sort of nature, back in the day, it was okay. We loved it then. You know what I'm saying? We liked our cereals and kicks, and we liked our peanut butters, we liked our block cheese. All of that was cool. I mean, we gonna call it how we see it. But nowadays, I feel like a lot of people not goal seeking anymore because the government assistance has gone up in prices, as well as the prices of groceries and everything. So now, like, what used to be for a full household done went up to $800 for food stamps. You know what I'm saying? Without a job.
Yeah.
And they still receiving assistance on their light bills or their gas bills and this, that, and other. I mean, for a person who received all of this shit, what's the purpose of even going to work?
Yeah. You had a point.
You got these churches and stuff. I haven't seen churches even give out free bread or anything in a long time.
Yeah, I ain't seen that either. It's been a minute. Well, you
I
got a point.
haven't seen that in a while. So it's just like, now it's like the government assistance don't even, it's supposed to be used for a temporary thing. And now it's like all long term.
I think it's once you own it though, it's kind of like it is like the guy like Paris and Tiffany was saying is like a damn if you don't, because one, like to be able to, like you have to either go from nothing, not being able to take care of yourself, to fully being able to take care of yourself. Because if you don't, then you can't progress to that level. Because if you're not making any money, then you go to just getting a minimum wage job that realistically that's not going to provide for you and your kid. But you can't get any assistance from the government. Then it's like, all right, it would make like the system's just broken because I can't like work to getting to that point. I have to go from not being able to fully being able to, or I'm struggling and stuck, and I'm going to be stuck in the middle just without until I can get to that level.
No,
it's kind of hard.
And to piggyback off of what y'all saying, like statistics show, like it take 3 generations to get off welfare. So like if your parents start or grandparents or start being on the welfare in like the 70s, then like they say your kid gonna be the one that break that curse type shit. Like it takes 3 generations, and that's not just for Black people. That's just for people in general.
Right. Well, no, that's why they want to. It's not a race thing, so that's definitely because everybody, all different races is on right. But I also agree. I agree with all y'all saying, but I want to piggyback off Damon. He right? Because me and King had this conversation all the time where ever since I remember having Link, right? I remember before I met King, I had Link, was able to get a Link card, but I had to go up to the place and put I was homeless to get it, right? I had to be at the bottom of the bottom to get Link, right? But then now I'm in a space where I'm a truck driver, so I make a lot of money. My wife, she's got in her career, she makes a decent amount of money, right? We're in this space that now every single thing has to be paid for out of our pockets. We're talking about food, child care, all of this stuff has to be paid. And so it's like, damn, like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, if we can't get it, right? So it pisses me off because it'd be like, man, if I really needed the help, like, we talk about $1,000 on fucking daycare a week, right? And I'm like, well, shit, that child care would come in fucking handy. But then the government says, well, you make too much. You can't, hell no, you better figure it out. So it's like, it really is one of the things like you can't really progress with really being known. It's either you're here where you make a lot of money and they ain't gonna give it to you, or you at the bottom where you make nothing and they like, okay, well, here you go.
But I don't make a lot of money, just make money.
Right, make a certain amount.
The amount is so low that it's just like you make money, then you're making some kind of money. You don't qualify for this no more.
Yep.
But which would you rather have though? Because even if it's a damn if you do, damn if you don't, wouldn't you rather have the lifestyle that you have now and just pay for it anyway without trying to go for the government?
Good question. Now look. I'm gonna ask you a question and then I'll let everybody else answer. Me and King had that conversation too, right? We look at it as a positive thing in the aspect of we're able to give and this is our thought process. We're able to give our kids a better life based off the fact we're not at that place where we have to we have to receive government, even though we're like, damn, it would help if we did. But the pro in it is that we're in a space where we can give our kids, and I'm saying that because to your question, a lot of people that I ain't gonna say a lot, but a lot of people that's on government assistance is not in the space. They more than likely living in poverty. And I said again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but they're more likely living in poverty, more likely not making a certain amount of money, kids going to these certain public schools or whatever. So when me and Kenya talk about it, we're able to look at it and say, well, damn, it hurts. It fucked up. We can't get the assistance, but the pro in it is that my child can go we live in a great neighborhood. My child can go to a great school, right? Get a better education and thus, thus forth. Like we able to, those things we look at and say, okay, that's the pro in it. You see what I'm saying? Does that You see what I'm saying? So my answer to you would be yes, it is worth it. Even though I have to spend $600 on groceries and I have to pay $1,000 out of my pocket of daycare every week, right? It's worth the fact that the environment we're in, or the healthiness that my children are able to receive versus compared to how I grew up. You see what I'm saying? So it's worth it in that aspect to me. I can't.
I mean, if you think about like people that can't afford to do, like you're in a position where you're able to afford these things and be able to do these things. Like, yeah, it would be great to have a little help and be able to do it at a higher level or better. But like we're talking about people that can't provide for them, that like have any money, like they can't provide for food for themselves and their kids. So let alone like daycare and shelter, like all of those things. So like going from point of having nothing to be able to have a job that takes care of all of those needs is unrealistic. Like unless you have prior experience. But like if you coming from an impoverished neighborhood, like you're young with no like work experience, with no degree or education like that, like you're not going to get a job that's off the bat that's able to provide you enough salary to take care of your family. So
yeah,
like, people, it's more like Paris said, like logically it makes more sense. Like, why am I going to get up every day, struggle, miss out on my kids growing up to not be able to give them shit, like nothing.
No. And that's important.
I won't be able to provide the life that the government's giving me for free, not doing anything, and I'm going to go and work for it every day hard, and then miss out all this time of my kid growing up and developing.
And Damon, you said the key thing. I think that's most reason why people even try to go for government assistance, because if they don't have no degrees, and if they only have, like I said, a high school education, they don't really want to work a minimum wage job because they don't have.
Not even that, because there's people out here with higher degrees and still can't get a job that they really want because they don't have the experience. It don't matter if you go to college.
That's
the highest is no. You still have to have experience to get those jobs, and that's the point. Like they want you to go to college. I know people who ain't even go to college and sit out there working in a fucking hospital. You feel what I'm saying? Doing hospital shit that you need a degree. It don't matter about that. It's about who you know in this world to even go further. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like the simple fact is, no matter how hard you try, they're gonna always find a way to say government assistance, because I can work at a hospital right now. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm making good money to take care of, but food going up. You feel what I'm saying? Clothes going up. So either way it go, they want us to fail. They don't want us to succeed in this world.
Right, facts. But it does help though.
If I could bring it back home while I watch you fail, it's even better.
Let me get. When I was just doing security, and I'm like, damn, I was doing security. I was making a decent amount of money. They didn't give me no link card, and I had to pay for everything out of my pocket, which felt good because they be all in your fucking business. You go apply for some shit, they want to know your kid's birthday, how much is your rent, how much is your light bill, and who helped. And
they want to know all that.
They also asked like who helping you, and then when I lost my job, then that's when the fucking link card came. And I'm just like, I would have been better off, keeping my damn job and paying for shit out of my pocket instead of having them in my fucking business just to get a fucking link card every month.
Got a point there.
But they're in your business anyway. That's the gas.
That's true too. That's true.
Yeah, but even Ro, well, you was even talking like you and Kenya would choose that lifestyle, but even though it's a pro side, but the con to it is you also got to have your P's and Q's together. That means your credit score got to be straight. You got to have a little bit of money in the bank already so that you can be able to take care of your kids and afford those $1,000 daycares and stuff like that before having that job. So all of those have to be in order too.
I'm gonna respond. I want Kenya to jump in because I know she wanted to get in, and then I'm gonna respond to you. Go ahead, Kenya. Well, while she wait, I'm gonna let her go one side. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Me and Kenya had this talk all the time. I'm telling you that sometimes and I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes I feel I envy. Sometimes I envy people that are on child care. Well, I'll let her go. Go ahead, Kenya.
I was gonna say, well, y'all finna get mad at me, but I feel like it's a mindset type of thing, because at the end of the day, everybody keeps talking about the struggle and this, that, and the third. But hold on. Go. I will come back.
Okay, well, I'll let her go after, but I'm gonna finish what I was saying. I feel envy. Now, this is me. Sometimes I feel envy of people that are on that do get the government assistance, because sometimes it pisses me off. Because I'm gonna be real, like I said, as a man providing for my family, it is very tough to, like I said, when I'm paying for child care, I got to go to the grocery store and I got to spend $600 on groceries. Everything is literally come out of my pocket, like out of my pocket. I don't get assistance for anything. So when I see somebody that is getting government assistance, and let's be clear, there's not just somebody that's at the bottom. There are people in the middle that got a job and still getting government assistance
because they know how to. They know how to do it. When you go and apply for government assistance,
they know how to legislate. Don't fraud yourself.
Wait, when you go and you apply for government assistance and you're working, you don't put yourself on that application.
Don't.
You just put you and your kids. You feel what I'm saying? Because them the other people who ain't working and ain't getting no income coming in.
Well, look, I don't want to know. Look, we don't want to go down to that rabbit hole.
I ain't going down. I'm just saying, people who work like you, they know how to do it. That's all.
And maybe they do, but I'm just saying, I'm talking about the people that's in the middle, because there's a lot of people that work
in the middle.
Government assistance, right? I envy the shit out of those people, because I'll be sitting there like, God damn, you get your full check, you get child care, you get health care.
Sometimes they lie about their income until they catch up with you. You can lie. You can say you get zero, but then next month, then they'll catch up. But for that whole month, you get a fucking link on.
I mean, look, however y'all please, we don't want to criminate nobody on here.
And then they'll ask no questions. They gotta be in there with moose knuckle coats on, Louis Vuitton, and no people that be in the office like, okay, give me your application.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you. I know people that got Section A, got Link, got child care, got healthcare, government healthcare, all of this shit, and got a job and making money under the table. And I'm sitting there like, I gotta pay for all this shit out my.
And they know somebody.
Sometimes I tell King, be like, shit, maybe we need to go. This ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Like, and they know people know how to finesse the system.
They know somebody, because I know somebody right now who paid somebody to get on Section 8. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you gotta know somebody to succeed in this fucking world. Or to get what you want.
Yeah.
Well, can I say what I was gonna say? So y'all can get mad at me. I feel like it's a mindset. I feel like everybody, I get the struggle, I get everything gets so high, but the real reason why it's so hard to get off welfare because it's a mindset. Everybody gets so used to stuff getting handed to them that when it just comes to regular life, like, oh, you have to get up and work, you have to figure out where you're gonna stay, you're gonna figure out what you eat. That instinct just go out of people's heads once they get on government assistance, and it's to the point that people would rather just have it easy and convenient. People just want convenience, and it's crazy because everybody say, "Oh, you on welfare, you can't get a job." Even on welfare, you got hella programs where they will pay for you to get a trade. They will pay for your ass to go to school. You're not taking out no student loans. You could go to school for free. You could go. All these different programs to get a well-paying job, to be able to afford. They got fucking programs to help you buy a house. They got so much stuff for the people that's on welfare, but they not utilizing it. So I feel like it's just pure laziness, and it's not the system is holding us back. It's you holding you back, and people just afraid to say it.
Okay, well,
and what's even worse is I agree with Kenya. And that philosophy and that mindset is out there. And that's what's happening with these migrants that they got out here too. They think they can come to America and we just gonna give them everything. We gonna bankrupt our cities. We gonna make Americans gonna lose their jobs and stuff and all of that because they just gonna give them the whole world and all of that. And I got a problem with that. I don't like that.
No, that's real. That's real. You got a point there. I mean, we all hitting great points, man. So I don't. We can't narrow it down and say that welfare is negative, and that it's bad for people to be on, because like P said and Damon, there are a lot of people that need it. There are a lot of people that can't live this life without it, can't survive without it. And then there are those like myself at a level where I wish I had it, but at the same time, I work.
You greedy. You greedy, nigga. You talking about I'm paying for everything, nigga. Yeah, I wish somebody else would pay for it too.
I wish they would.
But it keep
but I feel like it should be. I feel like it should be like some sort of
But it
time
keeps
limit.
you
Some,
responsible. You know,
Y'all know y'all can find y'all link card, lady. Motherfuckers be selling link every month.
Hey,
Shit.
allegedly, Tiffany.
I mean, allegedly. I'm sorry.
Hey.
Nah, them link.
I missed the
trying
part. I
to,
heard
like,
Quita talk about some how you can
nowadays.
fill out the application.
Go out and come back.
Y'all can't give them all a secret.
Yeah,
but it keeps y'all. But it keeps you responsible. Like I said, you keep your credit score going up. You still got a little bit of money in the bank where you can still pay your bills comfortably and be able to do all the other, necessity stuff. So it's kind of a good thing when you're on that path too. When you give
But
yourself.
no, that's why I envy the people in the middle. It's not necessarily people that's at the bottom that really can't afford it, right? I envy the people in the middle because, like I said, I know people that have Section A, low income. I mean, Section A, Link, child care, all of these necessities, and literally ain't got a job and making money under the table. These motherfuckers are really surviving.
The people in the middle ain't that the ones that's the worst. It's the worst because like they're not getting welfare, but they can't afford to take care of their life.
No, they are
they
getting
can't
welfare.
afford. I mean, but that's not the people that
Can I
have it
say
worse.
something real
I
quick?
mean, that's the people that have it that can't afford to do that.
Yeah, go ahead, sir. You can.
This is my fiance, y'all.
Okay, yeah. Okay, now look. I went through the WIO program. They paid for my truck at school for free. I'm a truck driver now. I've been driving for almost 3 years, and I still get food stamps.
Allegedly.
Hey, with you. We're gonna say allegedly though. Say allegedly.
Allegedly get food stamps,
Damn,
bro.
that's what's up.
No, we know you telling the truth. Yes, allegedly. We go, yeah.
And child care.
Hey, but look, you go back to what Quita said, right? Finessing allegedly
finessing the system.
Hey, bro, ain't nothing wrong with the finesse. I think that's the problem. Like, it's not the people who like are the issue with the people who are on welfare is like Kenya said, it's the lack of motivation. Because if you on welfare, but you got the gift of gab and you got the art of finessing your system, you're gonna make some shit shake. Like you just getting that.
And then y'all talking about us. The white people been finessing that shit for years, bro.
Okay.
Yes.
My mama and they
food and shit.
y'all know how much white people got Section A downtown. I stayed downtown for 2 years.
Hold
It's a lot
on,
of Section A downtown.
Pause. White, we all know the statistics show white folks are on government assistance more than black folks. But I didn't want to make it a white.
That's what you meant by the middle, like people who getting it and not and got a little
working. Yeah.
I thought you were saying like in the middle, like in like in income, like
poverty, like middle class. No.
Like people who can afford it, and then the people who
I'm
can't
talking about motherfuckers get
afford it, but like don't have welfare. Then the people who can't afford it have
I envy the people in the middle that's getting all of it and still able to get a job check and.
Well, once you link up with a couple of your co-hosts after this, and it seems like you got a few instructions, you can jot down allegedly.
But I think it's a difference from being up north
use.
and down south. From being in a blue state and a red state. Illinois is a blue state.
So
all the finesse, that shit it's okay. Yep. Down in red states, Republican states, they're not giving you shit unless you actually need it. And they got a time frame on it. They're gonna make it hard as hell.
Yeah, in Iowa. In Iowa, the governor gave back all the money that they gave, so people was getting them checks and doing COVID. They don't need that shit. We don't need it, and gave it back.
Well, look,
stop people getting money.
Here's the thing:
down like $600 or $300 and shit.
Well, here's the thing: down here in the red state, right? So, like how y'all was saying, don't put certain names down here, and then this is real shit. Kenya this is when we first got down here. Kenya goes to go get. Now this is a little bit after we got down here. When I really got into the trucking industry, Kenya goes up there to try to get linked. They know who the fuck I am. They literally tell her my full name and says that you would have to put this person on child support in order to get it. So in the red state, they know ain't no line on the application, ain't no finessing. They know they coming after your ass. See, it's a difference when you're in a blue state.
If you have a kid, they do that in Iowa too. If you have a kid and you try to get certain government assistance, they look for the they do that in Chicago
too. Because like, when you got a newborn, and your baby
Yeah,
like
and
3
they
months in Chicago, then
Yeah, they
it's
do.
like in order to get a medical card, you gotta put your baby daddy on.
But see, the
child
difference
support.
is down here. If that man signed that birth certificate, it ain't no. Well, I don't know who the daddy is. If that man on that birth certificate, they're going to
yeah,
find that man.
that's how they do it. They go look. They,
For
as I said,
sure.
they're like the known father. They make you.
For
They
Yeah,
go
'cause
and
I
they
had-
go for you basically. To
Yeah,
get you
because
out.
I had went for cash, and I'm thinking like, okay, cash assistant gonna help me out, but cash assistant, if you go for cash assistant, it's child support. So they was taking money out.
We went for Link. We ain't go for child support. We went for Snap, and the motherfucker was like, "Do you know who the fuck this nigga is?" I mean, no, we know. It didn't even. They didn't even ask her, "Do you know who he is?" They
So
said,
yo, fuck your husband.
They said, "So yo, such and such." This before we was even married. They said, "So yo, such and such, you got to put this nigga on child support." This before we married and all of that. She went up there, and they knew who the fuck I was. So down in red, and that's nothing. That's why I was trying to tell. I tell people all the time, red states, be careful moving to red states.
They do that. They do that in Illinois, bro.
Now they more lenient up there in
In
Illinois.
all the racist states.
They do that in Iowa. Iowa swing state. Sometimes
the
we blue, sometimes we red,
Democrats
but they do
ain't
that.
shit
That's the thing they do here.
No, but we're talking about this is an always red state. This ain't even a swing
Yeah,
state.
but I'm saying this is all half and half. Like it's a swing state, so sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's red. Like it's one. But they do that here.
I think the difference
They do
is
that in
these
a lot
the
of states,
people
bro.
that they got in the office, they
That's
act
like
like
they do that like a
shit,
lot
that
of
money
states, bro.
coming out their pocket. Versus in Chicago, they like, well, shit, get that shit away. Like whoever you check you got the stuff, okay, you got it. Down here, they actually doing their due diligence. They actually checking stuff. They actually calling
Illinois just
people.
sucks as a state, though. To be honest, well, that's not use Illinois as an example because they should be doing that shit. But like if you go and get medical, I believe they do it too.
But look,
if they have like somebody, if you have someone like a father, the father signs a birth certificate.
Hey y'all, I gotta jump off of here. I wanted to say I appreciate all of y'all's fun as always.
I appreciate it, Mike. Thanks
Appreciate
for
you
coming
having
on.
me on.
All right, till
Thanks,
next time.
Till next time. Appreciate y'all.
No, down here though, I'm trying to tell you, bro, this red state, man. Look, if you come down here, everybody down, most people down here are literally legit working. They are hustling. They not getting shit down here. These folks down here working 2-3 jobs. Like I'm telling you, 2-3 jobs down here because the government down here will not give them shit. I mean, we still at 7%. You talking about minimum wage? Only still $7 down here. These folks.
It's still $7.75 here, bro. Yeah.
No, I thought minimum wage up to $15.
No, that's like in California, bro.
Nah, minimum
like
wage
New
is
York.
$15 in Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah, minimum wage is $15.25.
In Illinois.
I thought it was $7.75.
Oh wait, somebody got
No, minimum wage is $15.25.
I live in Iowa. It's $7.75. I mean $7.25. Oh, that's the U.S. minimum wage. No,
that's the
that's the
federal
Iowa minimum wage
wage.
is $7.25.
Oh well, that's down here too then. But like you said, yours a red state sometimes. I'm pretty sure people up there how they up and down where they have a hard time getting it or not.
Yeah, but like they were saying, like they people be working, like they got factory jobs, but like they were saying, like you can also, if y'all not, especially if they're not married, I live here, but the mama ain't got a job. You can say the mama, then she can fill out for all that shit, bro. And then give them permission to be able to like verify your income, any of that shit. So you can get that shit for like 6 months, bro, and then when they go to renew that shit, then you don't renew. You just, if you make too much money, you just don't apply and you don't get it again. But then you can just go back and apply again.
Listen, when I didn't have
People
a job,
finesse that shit. Get it for 6 months in a year.
When I got off the road, I didn't have a job. I went without a job for like 3 months. I went up there and got it right down here. That's what they told. The lady told me. She looked me in my face with an angry ass face. She said, "Man don't deserve to have no fucking low income. I mean no link. And we only believe in giving man down here in Tennessee 3 months of link. That is enough time for you to find a job."
You should have said to her, I don't give a fuck what I don't care about.
And you
should have
reported
give me my card.
her
The
ass.
fuck, I don't give a fuck about your ideology, bitch. Give me my fucking link and leave me the fuck alone. I don't believe bitches like you should have opinions.
No, if that's not her ideology, this is the system down here. They don't believe in giving man link only for 3 months.
You should have told her ass you believe women should be in the kitchen and not
don't
working a
make
job.
that
Take a job for men like me.
What's her neck red?
And she could have kept her opinions.
Hey, bro, you should have told her that, bro.
Nobody
Real, she
asked
should
her
look in the eye. I don't believe women should have a job. You taking jobs away from men like me who not in need welfare.
Don't let that bitch
Me
just
and you
service
link.
you. She just talking shit. She don't control
She
that.
mad because she can't get it.
Right.
I work.
I like nigger. hated
I'm
you.
just going. Look. I'm paid for everything. I wish, but I pay for everything. So I'm not. I don't get any handouts. We have to pay for everything. So that's just the way it is. Unfortunately, we're gonna move to the next one. Ken, you want to read the comments, or you want somebody else?
Okay, hold on. It was just said that's why it's so important for just one generation to make those little subtle changes, because it shifts things in a different way for the next 3 generations. But that's easier said than done. So y'all just said blue gives shit away when red is be normal. RJ, you're smarter than this. Responsible, duh. The safe states.
Yeah.
And then it said, then move your ass, Brett. What state you in, RJ? We in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Iowa $7, federal $7. And he said he tried to get, and they told him no, and he ain't got no job.
Mm-hmm.
And stop looking for a damn handout.
Yeah, that was Jason. Jason said, "Stop looking for a handout. Stop looking, goddammit. Hey, it is what it is, man. We're gonna go to the next subject. What's the next one?
He told me to move my ass. What I say?
I don't know. I don't remember.
What's the night?
Oh yeah.
A number.
I'll play that at the end before we
Cannot.
Yeah, that's
What's the nicest thing a guy has done for you, but it turned you off?
I don't like when guys be like, "Good morning, my beautiful queen." Like, that's just cringy. Like,
What about something nice that a guy has said to you that turns you off?
if we just started talking, you just like already, yeah, my sexy chocolate, like, oh
Sexy
my God.
chocolate,
Like,
sexual
good
chocolate.
morning.
Sexy chocolate.
Y'all like, who says that? Right.
What about yourself?
I had somebody cash at me
How
money
much?
on my birthday.
How much? How much was
It was $50, but I just felt like it was not very thoughtful.
Okay.
You know.
Dudes, don't be cash apping girls bread, bro.
Yeah.
Simpish. Now, the next question is, what's the most toxic thing a guy has done that turned you on?
Like, cursing me out. Like,
Ooh,
stop playing with me. Like, just mad and yelling. Like, what you yelling for? Like, calm down.
Like aggressive, maybe?
Yeah, like you mad aggressive, but
Okay. So you know it's toxic, but it turned you on a little bit. Like, yeah, daddy, take
You heard
control.
that?
What about you, Harlem?
This one dude I was talking to at one point, he would call me. He'd be like, "Yo, where you at? Like, who's around you? Yo, show me who's in the room." Like, that was super toxic, but it was like kind of a turn on because like, oh, you
He give a fuck.
care.
This exercise pretty much just shows that what women like and what women get aroused by are two different things.
now he said. You heard what he said.
I never met her.
I think it's some twisted backward shit.
I don't know how she dressed.
Now that's just my opinion. I think this is some twisted backward shit. But we gonna go with Demond. We gonna start with you.
I love that shit. This is what it's all about.
You know what this is what it's all about.
No. What you want me to say, bro? Like, you asked a question and I don't know what do you want. What I
Man,
think about it, it's true. Women, like, it's true. Dudes too, though. Like,
But let me ask you. You have a daughter.
Specific women.
Would you want your
Not just all
daughter?
women.
Would you want your daughter to have that type of mindset where it's like I get a right, she gets
I
excited.
don't want to talk about my daughter being
No,
around.
I'm not saying. That's why I said I took the word out, not aroused. But I'm saying she's happy, not like on no sexual shit. But she's like, oh, he love me when he disrespects or calls, like they said in the video.
Would I want my daughter to be with her, be like toxic shit?
Yes.
No,
yes.
I don't want my daughter to like toxic shit. Is it a reality that we all not like something that's not good for us? Now, it doesn't have to be that level of toxic as they were mentioning on the podcast, but we all like things that aren't good for us or in the long term. Like, yeah, the crazy girl is not, you don't want the crazy girl, but the fact she that crazy about you is also a turn on. You like, oh damn, why she this crazy about me? But it's also like, this is not what I want. This is bad for me. I'm not gonna.
I disagree. I don't know who wants that.
Like,
I definitely don't want that. I definitely don't want that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't. But do you? Is there some like about it? Yes, you can like it or be turned on by it. And I think like women, that is a thing for women, but it's also a thing for dudes too. So I don't know. I don't think it's as extreme as those examples were, or some might be less and some might be more. But I feel like we all have that dichotomy of not wanting this, but also get some enjoyment.
If your girl came home and was like, "Hey, bitch, why you ain't fixing
No, bitch, don't fucking call me no. Fuck out of here.
Oh, hell no.
The fuck is you talking about? No, I'm not turned on by that. I'm not turned on. I'm not turned. No, I'm not turned on.
I'm not turned on by
that. No.
But that's what I'm saying, man. To me, I just feel like that's some weird ass shit. That's just my opinion, man. Like, I think that's what make relationships. I don't know. I think that make relationship problematic, man. Because it's like, why are you turned on by somebody doing something like that? Like, bitch, where my food at? And why does that turn you on? Why does that excite you? Why can't him coming home or her coming home saying, "Hey, honey, how was your day? Where's my, what did you cook?" Like, why is that not normal? Why is the normalcy is this toxic?
That can be normal, and that could be what you want.
Wait a minute, hold on. You do that
one time when that nigga mad, you pissed that nigga off, or she pissed the nigga, she pissed you off, and you say some aggressive shit. She gonna be like, she might like, she don't want you walking around call her a bitch all day, but that one time she deserved you, she was yelling at tricking on you, and you said that, and she, nigga, who the fuck you talking to? Still yelled at like, don't call me no bitch, whatever. But she also was like, oh yeah, this nigga mad. Ooh, when he mad, he gonna stand up to me. He ain't gonna let me just run over him.
No, bro. I get when you try to defend that, but hell no, bro. Hell no.
I feel like we all got that. Like, men and women. Not like I said, maybe not that extreme, but some of it like that right there.
So go ahead, women. One of you women jump in there. What do y'all thought? Do y'all like? Does it really like? Is it not twisted to y'all, or do y'all really like when a man, outside of the bedroom of him, sexualness? Do y'all really like a man to be aggressive like that? Like, yeah, where the fuck is my food at? Or who the fuck is that? Or don't make me slap the shit out of you. Like that type of
No.
And I ain't like it, but look, I'm just saying, according to the women, right in the video, they like when a man was stalking them, or they didn't like the nice shit. They said when a man said, "How you doing, queen?" That was like, get the fuck away from me. Versus, "Hey, how you doing,
but
bitch?"
She said too soon, and they also said that was a thing that they liked, but it turned them off. It was what things that you like that turned you off. It's something like something that was nice done to you that turned you off, and something that was bad done to you that you like.
Why is things that's nice to you and should be nice to you turning you off?
It's like when you've been through so much.
How it's done. The person did it.
You've been through so much trauma with bullshit ass niggas, and when a nigga say, "Hey, sexy chocolate," I'm like, "Oh, he want to fuck." That's trauma.
Or it might be giving creepy if you're not into the dude.
That's giving this nigga might be full of shit like the other one.
Oh my god. So
I think that's only childish women that like that. Like, I feel like it gives like childish vibes. Like, you don't know yourself. Like, go find yourself. But I'm not gonna lie, the whole good morning beautiful stuff that men try to pull, I feel like that's a front, because that's not authentic. So I think that's why it's cringy for women.
How you know if it's not authentic though?
Because men say that to everybody. Like, that's like
how you know that
because multiple men will say the same line. "Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, queen." Like, it's like fast, be original. Like, come
remember,
on,
and they switch it up to Grand Rising. And then they switched it up to Grand Rising.
So a nigga being nice, you
They're trying to
assume
be unique
he's trying to
with the Grand
be it's
Rising.
act. That's
Nene,
I don't say nigga be like, "What up,
baby?"
That's better.
All I'm saying is good morning.
Just say good morning. Thank you. Just good morning is fine.
Good morning.
You can't say queen.
Leave the queen off.
I never said
Hold on. Hold on. Pause. We not even just talking about the words. If I'd have been in the situation, imagine I ain't checking for no chick out here, but I'd have been in a situation where I'd have held the door open, and it's niceness does not work. Women do not like niceness, period. You can hold the door.
Slam the door on their ass. Slam the
door. Y'all saying this shit right now.
Do they say, wait a minute, do they say thank you? Do they say thank you when you open the door?
Don't say shit.
I don't say thank you all the time.
Oh, that's rude.
Because a lot of
if I'm with them, I I really just say, remember that time I held the door and then that lady walked through and didn't say thank you? I literally say that out loud. Even if somebody with me or I'm by myself, I still just say that out loud.
You should.
No, motherfuckers, I feel the same way because I hold the door for people too. And the motherfucker don't say thank you, I be like, oh, this bitch is so
Listen,
rude.
women are mean.
You say that out loud?
Niceness
In
does
my
not
head.
work.
I say I say that shit out loud. I'd be like, damn, remember that time? I just literally like, damn, remember that time I hold the door and the lady walked, thank you. And then they're like, look at me, and they be like, thank you, or they just look at me all crazy and keep walking.
See, niceness don't work. I'm gonna make a trip. Niceness don't work. Women, whether you use words or whether you use an action, women don't. A lot of women do not like niceness. They find niceness creepy. The only time,
that's why you gotta tell her shut the fuck up.
See what I'm saying?
And they be like, oh,
look at the smell. Look at the smell. Look, yeah.
Because sometimes I might need to shut the fuck up.
What is wrong?
But why would it come to that? Why would it have
Can't
to come?
no man tell me to shut the fuck up, like-
Thank you. I be wanting to tell a man shut the fuck up. Sometimes you just need to be told shut the fuck up.
Yeah, then you gonna laugh. Then you gonna be like, damn, she willing to tell me what the shit I need to hear. I need to hear.
It's roll like that. All that aggression, man. I can't do it.
I told them they don't like.
It's a difference if a person saying shut the fuck up and choking you like shut the fuck up. Now come on, now you went too far. But just saying like shut the fuck up, like come on now.
Women like you to do that too, also.
See, that makes me defensive. That's triggering me. Don't cuss at me. Don't raise your voice at me because I'm because now I feel like me and you want like what you were trying to do. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, you be beating up
I'm
with
not with
already,
that. If you want me to be quiet, you can be like, stop talking to me, please.
You a better
husband. You tell me
husband.
shut the fuck up. Oh, you want to fight? Okay.
You beating on me and
beat your ass, bro. Hey, can you leave? Come on, leave him alone, man. Like,
I have to come over
shit no more, please.
How was your day?
Can you stop beating him, please? Let's talk about this part of the family. Why this nigga getting beat up? Oh.
Look, I'm just saying. I've never been the guy, even before I met King. I've never been the guy to be aggressive to women, like verbally or physically, like that. Like it's just never been me. So I don't understand. I can't wrap my head around a woman me being able to like. I play around with King now, since we've been together, of course. But I'm talking about just getting out here, meeting women, dating women for a few months or whatever, and just like, hey, bitch, shut the fuck up. I can't see myself doing that shit. I just can't.
I mean, that's all. I mean, that's wow, but that's also people that's very normal to them.
That's what I'm saying. This is not normal. What y'all saying is not normal. It's not normal to be like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Like, can you please be quiet?
Now
like,
you don't went too far calling me a bitch now.
Okay.
Now ain't nobody gonna be calling me no bitch.
Even shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I don't even talk that type of way. Like you made me.
I can take Janita, shut the fuck up. I can take Nene, shut the fuck up. I can take Bae, shut the fuck up. I can take that. But the moment you call me a bitch or a hoe, I'm gonna show you you're a bitch or your hoe. Your mama's
levels of toxicity.
So what about
some women they like the bitch at the end too. It's different levels of toxic.
Oh yeah, still with some salt on that shit. No.
7. we talk about no.
I mean, you can say
you like say 5 or 6.
Be quiet. That's cool.
Or baby, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut your ass up.
Yeah, maybe.
Crazy. So what about stalking? She said in the video stalking. Is that aroused too? Did that make down?
Who?
Hell no.
She said like who in the background? She said one of those things like a
okay,
guy.
Now you in my business and we got a problem with that. I don't like that.
Okay.
I know.
Cause what you mean who in my background?
I know somebody that had a little stalker and they liked that little shit.
Oh no.
I know a dude and a girl and a female.
See?
They say they've been stalked before and they kind of like that shit. Like they don't want to get stalked again, but at first it was kind of they kind of liked it, and then it got like kind of crazy, and then
it's childish. Because I mean, I didn't pull it up on some people. I know people pulled it up on me, but I feel like that's childish. If you gotta pull up and you like, I thought you went over here. You like, no, go have separate.
But then you was like, oh, this nigga care.
No, I'm like, oh, this crazy. Like,
okay, I'm calling the police. What you doing outside? Let me call the police.
What if you pulled up with the briefcase? Like, what you doing over here?
Oh, I'm calling the police. I'm calling the
You about to die. Like, oh shit, damn.
Oh my god.
Ain't nothing in a briefcase. It's just his identity. Ain't nothing in a briefcase.
We'll never know.
New friends,
right? So just women like toxicity, basically. I see. Toxicity.
Dudes do too, though. Dudes,
I'm not saying they don't. All I'm saying is
Some dudes make that girl angry on purpose just to
Reggie.
have.
Yeah.
Reggie, you at the you in the dating pool right now. You at the end, bro. You ain't. I'm sorry to tell you, bro. You just the way you are as a guy.
Well, what was wrong with calling her sexy chocolate?
I'm not stalking nobody.
She said,
I'm
but she
not
said
stalking.
dudes that she just met. Like, yeah, I just met you and we just thought like you now you just calling me saying I'm your sexy chocolate and all that shit right away. It's kind of
I don't like the sexy word either. I do feel like when you saying sex, I mean you just trying to fuck. Like, girl, like,
Right.
why the fuck?
Guys come up with creative.
But that's because she ain't trying to fuck. If she was trying to fuck, she'd be like, "Oh, I'm his sexy chocolate."
Bro, I'm old school. I'm old school.
That's a
dude.
big
I
ass
will tell-
dumpling.
I'm telling
Son
my
of
girlfriend,
chocolate.
I'm telling my wife, good morning. I'm not saying no grand rising queen. I'm not saying beautiful. I'm not saying shouty. I'm not saying none of that shit. It's
Yes, because that
good
shit is
morning.
annoying.
It's
Mhm.
good
But what
morning.
if you mean this shit? What if you like this like a shorty a queen? You feel me? Like what if
I'm
you
not saying that. I'm not saying that to my girl. I'm not saying that to my wife. Baby, good morning. I might
Queen?
say baby.
What I'm
every
saying
now
is,
and
Reggie,
then.
your niceness is not gonna get you a date. Okay.
Don't
It ain't
tell
gonna-
him that. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
No, it ain't.
I'll get you a day, bro.
These
Don't listen
folks
to this
don't
nigga.
like. They don't like niceness. Okay.
Real women like niceness. The bitches,
Okay.
the
Unless
bitches don't.
unless
You
they
don't
like
want,
you,
wanna
you
want.
only can be nice to them after they already like you. If they don't like you, don't be nice. You can't be nice to them right away.
They'll find out when they head stuck between the refrigerator and that goddamn stove and everything else. Okay, I guarantee you gonna want a nice nigga.
Yeah.
Okay, bing, 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 your head and just knocking.
I think we're giving the F boys a little bit too much credit. I really do.
Whoop, that's that whoop that trick.
Right. I'm trying to look. Love,
Aggressiveness. Those are the F boys. We're giving them a little bit too much credit.
F boys or F
That's not fuck boys. Those are abusers, folks.
Okay.
Straight abusers.
You can still be classified as that. I mean,
Listen, love today is communicated
No, talk to them nice.
in a toxic way. Toxic is considered love. I'm being honest. A lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people believe toxic love is toxic. So if you ain't calling me out my name, you don't love me. If you ain't whatever, you don't love me. So toxicity, a lot of people represent love, compare love to being toxic. It has to be toxic.
Does that apply for only black women? Because you
No, I'm
said
talking
they
about
look
people in general. They're like, and this ain't a race thing. These people in general.
I don't.
Wait,
Look,
you don't see the white people they be
Reggie.
and I'm not saying
Get on them, Nene.
Listen, hold on. And I'm not saying that, but
Reggie.
I've never met a white.
Get them non-toxic black woman. Get them non-toxic black woman.
I've never met a toxic white woman. I've never.
I know so many toxic white women.
Oh my God. We are talking about toxic.
I actually thoroughly enjoy toxic women at a point.
I said I
in my
haven't.
life before.
Maybe you have. I haven't. You have. I've never encountered
all women are toxic.
Or had a conversation with a toxic white woman who likes to be talked that way. The women I've talked to, it's in a nice manner that a man would want to talk to a woman.
You got a lot of black women
But
out
sometimes
here
you
too
still
that
gotta
have
tell them to
respect
shut the
for
fuck
themselves and
up.
don't like to be talked that way as well. It's not just white women.
Who we
too.
gotta
And
pray
white women
for?
got toxic traits too because they'll sleep with your daddy, your best friend, and be happy about it. At least a black person, a black woman. Don't get me wrong, you got little sluts out here too, but at
I
least
was finna say.
you'll have a better chance with a black woman not doing no shit like that to you. Because my cousin dated a white woman and she slept with his brother and had a baby. He thought that she was kissed the ground that she walked on. Oh, she this. Oh, she that. But she was a slut fucking your damn brother. So that could be
Also,
toxic
there's
too.
some black women that slept with
Okay, so what about
brothers as
what about
well.
the women that says they want a dude that's really nice but have a little
Black
bit
women
of
are equal opportunity sluts too.
What
I'm
does
not
that
just gonna put that on your white women.
You know, also black women are equally.
They are. I'm queens. Queens.
But
It's
you
not
know,
good morning,
y'all
queen.
talking
But
about
this
them ghetto ratchet
Right.
females. That's what y'all used to looking at on social media.
No,
That's
it's
Y'all
a
making me
very, it's a
sad.
very
Y'all are making
upstanding
me
women. It's a very
sad. I'm
upstanding
getting
black women that
sad.
done
and they
fuck the
outweighing
homies before.
the
Come on,
females
I
that
want to know who
really
these
out
women
here
be
that got decent.
I want to know.
Like
You don't. People live lives, bro. Everybody don't live in a fucking fairy tale world. People live lives. People have done bad things before. That don't make them bad people. People have they have fucked each other's friends in all races.
Oh,
It's
that's
not just
you
white
know, that's
women.
because
It's not just black women. It's Latinos, Asians, everybody. These women is bad in every race. I'm just
I'm trying to tell you. You gotta
I
watch
mean,
your back.
you can't trust a woman, man. No.
Hey, go ahead. Can you read the comments and then I'm gonna play the last little clip. Y'all funny as hell.
They said we live amongst a bunch of weirdos. These women may not, but plenty do. They lost RJ. How can you like something that turned you off? And then there's 3 categories: abuse, dominance, and aggressive and toxic. And then they 100% agree with me. And then I lost them. Damn. Nene off work talking shit. And that's toxic. Somebody said better not know niggas be in your background.
I'm just saying. Now this we gonna hit this one because we talked about this last week, and so I got more videos, but I'll wait till next week to play those. Here is the finale. We talked about this last week.
Cannot physically. I don't want to date a man that does.
Hold on.
A number. What number? My name is 7. I'm 24 and I'm from DC. My body count is 92. My sister. If you could guess a number, what number would you say?
Am I being recorded?
You all being recorded. But you can tell the truth. You can tell the truth.
Maybe in the 40s or the 50s.
Reggie, there you go, Reggie. See?
That's the video I was talking about. I told y'all that girl crazy.
She's 24.
24 with a 92. 92 body count.
92 outscoring you niggas.
Got 40 to 50. Reggie.
And all I'm saying is that in the back of your mind, you gonna think about all those dudes that she been with, and she gonna compare your penis to all those guys. And you gotta.
What if you was the best? What if you was number
gotta-
one?
92. Out of 92.
Then what?
You
Then
was
what? Out of
92
92 niggas, I'm the fucking best? No. Really? Then you the fucking man.
Reggie, 92, and y'all at the altar. If she come out and say, I got 92.
I told you, like I said last week, I'm gonna enjoy the festivities because I probably paid for the shit, and I'm out. I'm gonna enjoy the festivities.
What if she was two? She was like, hey, guess the number the night before. She babe. If you had to guess how many men I slept with, what she would think? Guess a number, just like how she did the video. You like 3, 4. She like, nah, higher. You 5, 6. She said, I'm being silly. Higher. You 10. No more than 10. She made 92.
Yeah.
Wait,
you gonna stay?
And look,
Hey, remember give grace.
Of course, I give grace. I'm not passing judgment, but damn it, I'm not venturing into that type of.
Get you judging.
I'm not. Damn it, I'm not. I say I love you, but not love you enough to be more. I love you. I love you. I do.
Hey, Devon asked funny too. This nigga gonna say something. That's kind of high, nigga. What you mean? That's kind of 92 ain't kind of what you?
Hey, I love you.
What you talking about?
Freddie was saying, what? 40, 50.
I love
She
you.
know
I
her.
love you. Hey, look, I love you enough to know that I ain't the one for
Still
you,
off by
babe.
like 40, 50.
I love
If he
you.
think 92 is kind of high, I wonder what the fuck is high to him. What 200? Right? What the fuck is
Yeah.
high? Hey,
I love me too. I love me too much to do that. I love you enough to know I gotta go.
Why? You was happy with her all up until that point. Y'all was about to get married the next day. Live y'all life together. Why you leaving now?
And then,
she check all the other boxes. She make you happy. She loyal. All that stuff. Y'all like comics. Y'all like chess. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
She just wanted to get a coochie stretch a few times.
Well, yeah. Before she even, this was before you. You were 92, bro.
I remember you said you made a case. You said you can make an argument that 60 bodies is not a bad thing. Remember you was telling me that, but you never.
92 not a bad if you love her and you care for her and you was finna marry her until you found out the day before.
That's not strong enough.
8 hours, 12 hours before y'all was about to say I do. And you found out
Love,
she had
that's
92,
not
but
strong-
you was
that's not
92
strong
though.
enough for me to stay.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all still gonna be with her. Fuck that.
You gonna leave her over that?
I'm not leaving. I'm not. That's Reggie.
And you said you would stay with her if she cheated on you.
If she had 92, I don't give
You
a fuck.
said you wouldn't leave your
We
girl
had
if
all
she cheated on you for a year.
You think about look, you in
Like,
look,
you would leave her
all I'm
because
saying,
you're
you're in
91 other dudes before you.
You're inside her, and you're thinking about
You've been
all
inside her for
those
years before you
penises
married her,
that
before you
she
found
had
out.
in them.
And
That's
all
all I'm
those
saying.
What does it matter what was
You
in
gonna
there if
think
you
about all
the only
this-
thing
all
that's
those
been in there?
spirits. That's
No,
what connects
but
you.
he
Out of
been
92 dudes, she was like, I'm stopping at you, motherfucker. You gonna be my 92nd, and that's it. And ain't gonna be no 93rd.
Ain't gonna be no 93rd.
Yeah.
Ain't no 93rd.
She gonna be you my 92. Ain't no 93rd. Like how Von be doing that shit. You gotta love who love you, Reggie. You gotta love who love you, bro.
Body count.
You ain't got no dude friends. James don't. She not trying to hide none. She love comic books. You gotta love who love you. I'm being 92.
I'm still right. I'm being 92. You got me fucked up. We paid all this money for this wedding. You better come on.
And we loved each other for the
I'm gonna enjoy
last
it.
Oh, he should have known that before the
I
wedding.
said I'm gonna enjoy it. I ain't leaving just yet, mother. I still.
When you playing your escape?
What's that saying, Joe? That shit should be stretched the fuck out, shit.
No, according to them last week, women
That's
vaginas
correct.
do not get stretched out.
Snap your just a little bit of that vinegar they said or something like that. Did y'all say
last week, all the women on the panel said vaginas do not get stretched out.
Oh yeah, they did say that.
So
they get stretched out, but they pop back.
It said with proper care. If you take care of your shit, her shit might be on. But some people that don't take care, you might can feel the 92. And then somebody with 92, you might be like, damn, is this
If
bitch
you didn't
virgin?
feel before she told you, it don't matter.
It's not about.
If you ain't been felt the 92, then it's not an issue.
I don't know.
What if she 92?
If you was 92nd and you didn't feel that this shit,
you ain't feel nothing. You ain't feel 91 or nothing.
It's in the back of my head. 92 people have been in it. It's not about
no 92. You 92.
You're 92. You're not. You're 92.
Yeah.
You're 92.
So you don't count yourself.
92, 93, 91.
You don't count
It's
yourself,
90 other people that's been in your shit, and that's in my mind. I don't care about what.
So Reggie, you giving 2 pumps and a swirl, thinking about 91 other niggas.
It's crazy.
Baby
That
team.
turn me up. My shit'll be
Baby
soft
team.
as hell.
Baby team. And that's still in the back of my mind.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. I would definitely still marry her. I would after the marriage. I would be like, damn, babe, 92.
But that was the guys though. It ain't nobody you know. It's 91 niggas you never knew. You never gonna meet, folks. She ain't keep up with them, nothing.
I
Ain't
don't want to
friends,
know
nothing.
who.
None of that shit,
I
folks.
don't even want to ask her, was my hair better? None of that shit was my.
You is. She married you out of all them niggas. She stopped at you.
She could have married me
You
for
the one.
Hey, regardless
So
of
what
what,
do
you
you-
never asked that question with a chick who had 91 because you was not gonna be the best.
So
And none of that
Damon,
shit.
if you could think about it, if you get married at 35 and the number is 92, that's like how much, like four chicks, something like that.
Now that is bad, Damon. She was 24.
4 year type,
24
damn
with
near
92.
year, something like that.
That's bad, Damon. She was 24 with 92.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She was doing like,
oh no,
Now
yeah,
that's
she was
bad.
like,
She probably was
like,
a sex worker though. Y'all don't
yeah,
know.
she
What
was
if she
probably
was a sex
like,
worker?
oh yeah,
That was her
that's
job.
great. See, that's
Oh,
different.
yeah?
If it's it's
Sis,
selling
you know
pussy
she just
92,
free
if it's
balling.
selling pussy 92,
She just free balling that. She just free balling that. She
which
wanna
one better,
suck every
selling pussy
time they
92
hear
or
her
doing
mouth.
it for free 92?
Yeah, neither.
Doing it for free for 92. You better get paid for
No,
that.
because damn mean you really
even
wanted to fuck
worse.
these 92 dudes.
That's even worse.
At least for
definitely not
the
marrying
stripper,
you.
I
You
mean
didn't get
the
paid for
prostitute one, she didn't like these dudes. She was just doing it for some money.
Get some money off of it. Because if
Yeah,
you
she wasn't emotionally involved with these niggas.
Yeah, you
92,
connect
91
92.
dudes that she picked herself.
That's even worse. You didn't get
Yeah,
paid for
I
it.
think
and you
the
slept with
the
guys for
prostitute or
Hey,
the sex
hey,
worker
let me
was
ask the ladies. Let me ask the ladies. Nene, Brittany, and Kenya. If a dude come to y'all with 92 bodies and he tell y'all that at the altar, how y'all feel?
the day before, lay in the bed. Guess
Lay
my
in the
number.
bed, I got 92.
Play a little 3-card money.
At least he come with experience.
Okay. You still marrying him?
See?
Baby, these niggas is hoes, okay? And one man
Hoes.
really keeping count.
Right.
See? But hold on, Nene.
Reggie.
Hold on. You proving the point. See, for
Reggie.
women, it's like it's cool because you got that experience.
What nigga keep it
It's
count?
cool. But for guys, But for guys, 92, no, baby, you better not.
Reggie, keep it
You
count.
better not.
Hey, Reggie, what's your count?
My count 2.
What?
Reggie?
2.
She got 90 more than you, bro. That's it.
Wait, I got a good question. Nene,
That's it, folks.
Nene, I got a question. I got a question. You got to pick between a guy that got 2 and a guy that got 92. Which one you pick?
The one that got 92.
What the hell?
You said 2, Nene said no.
Fuck that.
Baby, I can't deal with 2 pumps in the swirl. After 30 some years of my life, I cannot have sex with a man who just had sex with women out of 2 times. Baby, I turn a nigga out.
See? When you get to that level of good pussy,
So the
you gotta have
92,
some experience.
so the
You don't even unlock that level of pussy until you have some experience.
Reggie, baby, you gotta let somebody spit in your mouth. You gotta play with some booty holes or something. You gotta do something.
I don't not let them play with your booty, bro. No matter what.
No, not let somebody do it to him, but he gotta do it to somebody.
Bro,
Nah.
do not eat no ass, bro.
No.
Keep your mouth out of there.
You're well, obviously you are. You're comfortable with the 92 versus a guy who only has 2.
Reggie, I am a very sexual individual, and I can say this in front of anybody. I cannot. I put my hand on the Bible. I cannot just have sex with a man who only has sex out of all the years of his life with 2 women. I need a man who is well experienced. I like a lot of nasty shit that I will not talk about. But a man who only has sex with 2 women, baby, I would be pissed off. Get the fuck up off me. 2 pumps in the swirl don't work for me. All that love, all let's make love. Baby, no, I want to be fucked tonight. I'ma just say that you're gonna have to get off with me.
You like that, right? You like that.
Nene keeping it 100.
Hey, keep it 100. Hey.
I have my moments scared. Make love to me. But when I say make love to me, it's a lot different. Now, Reggie, I don't know if you met a girl who done squirted. Maybe you need a woman who do that. I mean, it's a lot of shit out here in this world, Reggie. I need you.
A lot, Reggie.
A lot of
So
shit.
he been out there. 92. He obviously been out
That
there.
92, they still learning shit. That's crazy.
Reggie, have you ever had a woman that squirt?
Yeah. Why?
Oh, okay. Well, you got a little experience. Okay.
Reggie doing a little something. Them little swirls is doing something. But Reggie, I'm just telling you what you need to be doing is playing in somebody's booty hole. Time up. Spit in their mouth. Do something.
Do them other 2 things. Don't do the booty hole thing. Don't play in somebody's ass.
Reggie, when a girl, you got a bitch bent over, Reggie, you put your thumb in her butt and see if she like it.
Don't
No,
just
Reggie
play
ain't
her
doing that
shit. He gonna take you literally. Don't
Reggie,
do that motherfucker.
do you want me to sit in the bedroom with you and tell you what you need to be doing? I tell
Right
you.
there, boy. Smack her a little bit.
Would you do
Shoot her ass up.
Would you do
Ask her. Ask her whose it is.
Look.
Reggie, would you do half the shit Nene said?
I don't know. That's a bit graphic. It's very graphic.
Very graphic. Would you do half of it? Yes or no?
I don't know. I'll consider it. I'll consider it.
Devon said one of the 2 is a squirter.
Nene, what's your sign? Scorpio or Sagittarius?
I am a Libra, but I'm the last of Libras, the beginning of Scorpios.
Oh, okay.
Hey, every woman has their different type of king, man.
Let's go. We heard what
your birthday October 22nd?
Yes, it is.
That nigga Devon birthday October 22nd.
Oh.
That's funny as hell.
That's y'all getting out of control today.
Hold on, Nene. I like your response. Let's go to Brittany though. You said 2. Why 2? Because we understand why Nene said, she wants the experience. Why you say 2?
I say 2 because you could teach y'all can have fun and teach each other how to watch a porn or some shit. But the 92, I'll be thinking like, okay, this nigga fuck 92 bitches. Okay, so what about the 92 bitches? Who the fuck they fuck? And then did they ever have an STD? See, this is the type of shit that be going in my mind, cause that's kind of nasty. I mean, for me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to say nobody. That's what I be thinking. Cause it take me a lot to kiss somebody, cause I'd be like, this nigga eat somebody's ass, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
baby, eating ass is all right for me.
That guy.
I
Brittany, that guy that has two. Brittany, that guy that has two, he's been saving it just for you.
Oh
Remember
my
that. He's been saving it.
No, he wasn't. Why he had the first two if he was saving it for you?
Right, Kenya.
Why wouldn't he just wait until he gave it to you? That sounds like some bullshit.
You want 92? Would you prefer 92 or 2?
I second Nini's message.
Okay, see, look, she married. She said,
got 92, bro.
You got 92,
bro. You dirty, dirty dog.
Y'all ass funny as hell. Hey, but I love the fact y'all keeping it 100 though, man. Y'all really are. So, Reggie, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. What is this?
Let him save himself for the right woman. That is what he's doing. He's preserving himself, and there's nothing wrong with you preserving yourself, Reggie. By all means necessary. But I'm telling you, you're gonna need that whole phase up in you. You need it pulled up out of you, just a taint, just a taint.
We had it. We had it.
Hey, remember they said you give him a taint, then you playing an ass.
Hey, you seen that show, woman? You seen that movie with whatchamacallit, with the white boy? He was having sex with all the different women, but he was still jacking off the porn. Remember that movie, Gordon Joseph Levitt? I forgot what that movie was.
I know what the movie
It was
is.
him and Scarlett Johansson.
I don't know, but I know you ain't. Have you had a whole phase?
No, why would I need one?
He don't need a whole face.
Why would I
He just
need
needs to
one?
meet a real woman, and she's going to turn his ass out. And all
Reggie, you need to be turned out.
Why would I
One night.
Just need that one person to turn
Hey,
him out.
hey, one night, I promise you. Hey, Kenya, one night, and he ain't never gonna be the same. If he find a girl
That's what he's waiting for too. He's like, I can't wait. Look at him. He over there happy as he's like, when that
He
happens,
gonna marry that girl, and that's
I'm gonna be on
the
this
one
bitch
that
talking
got
so much
Right.
two bodies, and he ain't even
Reggie, use your imagination when you having sex.
Hey, Demond, this motherfucker gonna
It's fun.
That nigga gonna come back on the
Wait a minute,
channel.
are you saying
He gonna have his brains, he gonna have brains straight to the back.
actively been out there?
This nigga gonna have his beard brain.
I'm not saying actively in your 20s you should have been out there. It's people in their 30s. I done have a whole phase in my 20s.
Becky, I'm like, yeah,
At
I
all.
ass, Nene.
Right? Right.
You was right. You go, Nene, you was right.
Straight braids to the back. Motherfucker beard gonna be braided down. The man gonna come on this bitch collar.
He gonna have the light on in the room and everything. On me.
Never get turned out. It's over with.
All I'm saying is, Reggie, sexually, you don't know what it is you willing to take and what you're not willing to take. And so for certain women who
Nothing
might have
in the
more
ass,
experience,
bro.
we know our body. I'm not saying let somebody put something in your ass, but you got some men who like they toes sucked, like they tongue, you know what I'm saying, get spit in. You know, all types of shit getting their mouth
Fuck
spit
with
in
that
is what I'm
gooch,
saying.
that gooch
Right.
that act people
You
act
like what you like, but what I'm saying is sexually, you got to know what it is that you like. And if you don't know what you like, you won't know until you experience it.
Do not let them women trick you out your asshole, bro. Do not do that shit, bro.
Hey, the gooch?
They'll try to trick you.
The gooch?
You say no.
The gooch?
And you say bitch if you have to. So be firm.
Yeah, muff ass. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
It's 100%. No jury in the world convict you if she try to lick your booty and you muff her ass. No jury will ever convict you for that shit. That's fuck off. Either you let it happen or you muff her ass. What the fuck? You look in the eye. What the fuck?
Hey,
she go, oh, I thought you liked that.
Yeah.
No, fucking don't, bitch.
Reggie, a lot of dudes out here.
What kind of niggas you used to meet in your 92? What kind of niggas you met in your 92? Little booty niggas. That's what the swirl was. The 2 pumps on the swirl was the ass. Nasty.
Hey, y'all, then they gonna be Ford. What's that dude Ford off of Black Ink? Motherfucker walk around with a dog tag around his neck and shit. Don't do it.
But I'm sure that's because he met a woman who turned him out.
Yeah, he did say that. He said he got turned out.
And 9 times out of 10, it's always an older woman who be turning people out, or an older man dealing with somebody. You know what I'm saying? But they come with experience.
That's why you get the older women more. Hey, the mom been turned out. Look at him. Look at the mom. The mom
I
been
ain't letting
turned out.
nobody do nothing to my butthole.
No, not the butt, but you been turned
Would
out.
you let this butthole go, please?
Let the butthole go.
You kept saying playing in the ass, and I want
I want him to play in somebody's ass.
I know.
Shit. And that sound like, and I'm a mother, okay? I want you to bend somebody
And you
over
at work
Reggie
in the car,
and stick
so
your
imagine what
thumb
you
in
would do
her
if you was
ass.
at home.
You gotta
Now,
get
the
it
next
right
time we have this conversation, I'm
gotta
gonna
get it
ask.
right first.
That's
Right,
explicit.
right.
Just don't roll. Just don't do it all.
Right, you
all
don't put
dry.
your
You
thumb
gotta
in your
get
mouth and stuck in her ass.
You
I
gotta
feel
do
like
that.
he would
You do
like
that.
to do
Do
that. He
that,
a
bro.
cancer too, so
Do that shit just to see, just see what happens, bro.
he
Your
compatible
inner
with
side,
a
your inner,
Scorpio.
Like treat it like science, bro. Do like the whole man. Write yourself a hypothesis.
Let your inner nigger go. Let your
right, right. It's an inside. It's something inside you, Reggie, that you ain't.
Bro,
You
just
gotta let it out, bro.
just to, you know,
pull a ponytail or something, Reggie.
Mm-hmm.
Reggie, you probably have
He
quiet.
said,
Is one of your two out of two white women or they black?
No, one of those white. One of those white.
Reggie, didn't you have a
one of them
Mexican girlfriend in high school?
No, black one.
Reggie, you had quiet sex, don't you?
So you had one
What is
black
quiet
woman
sex?
and one white
What?
woman.
What the fuck is that?
You had quiet sex.
Huh?
What else
You
you
had
say?
quiet sex.
Say it again. I can't.
Why
hear
are you interested in his sex life?
I was
Like,
gonna
what
ask
the
you
fuck?
either. I was thinking that I wasn't gonna say it yet. I was gonna let him keep doing it a little bit more before.
All right, let's change the subject. Y'all into something else right now.
Y'all about to go laugh with it, man. Damn. All right, well, that's all I got, man. I had some more subjects, but I'll wait till next Sunday. Y'all ass is hilarious.
Reggie, to be continued. Okay, make me proud.
Do some research on some of that shit she was talking about.
Good, man. I just don't feel the urge. I don't have
Okay,
the
well,
urge
buy a girl a rose and tell her to use it, and then see how that goes.
Use it on her.
Yes, do it on her.
I'll think on it. I'm gonna think.
Okay, thank you.
He said, I'm gonna think on it.
Reggie, like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm scared. I'm not gonna do that.
Classless nigga. He said, see, this is why I like white women, you classless nigga.
You black women are whores in the bedroom.
Fucking whore. You had the nerve early to speak on white women. You're at work in the car talking about playing an ass.
Right. She pushing pills and talking about sticking in her
I'm a
ass.
good guy. I'm not gonna
Wait a minute,
smash
hold
her,
on. Time out.
choke her. I'm not gonna
But I thought
my woman at
white
all.
women, you date white women. I thought white women were considered to be the most dominant, craziest women in the bed. Even above black women. I thought them motherfuckers do all type of shit. Reggie.
Yeah,
Well, the one I was with, she was a little bit more
Ooh,
conservative.
he had a
with
very
hers.
small sample
So
size.
it wasn't all that like that.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So I got a question, Reggie. Do you like blondes, brunettes?
Gingers, it's St. Patrick's Day.
Either or.
Yeah.
Either or. Doesn't make a difference. Yeah.
As
But
long
the
as
one
Is it like
that
a
white, as long as that skin white, they all right.
Yeah, skin white.
He's all wrong with the
Oh, that skin white. Yeah.
You
Got
like
certain
that
set of
shit?
standards,
Yeah.
brother.
Reggie, you honest though. We gotta respect your honesty.
Fuck with it. I fuck
Right?
with it.
Yep. They gotta be white.
It's all good, man. I love it, bro. I love it, man. I
You know
love
we gotta
it.
fuck with you, Reggie, because you the pure one, man.
Oh yeah.
On the
I
planet.
love it. I mean, I consider it love, man. Believe you me, trust me. I don't take it serious, man.
Well,
I'm a different breed, dude. I just tell you all the time. I'm a different breed, man. I just think differently, man. I just think differently.
So would you be scared of a woman like Nene?
I would be a bit.
Now what I gotta do with this?
I'm just asking. Would you be scared of a woman like Nene?
I wouldn't be scared, but I would be a bit taken aback. I'll be taken aback.
Yeah, that nigga running from you, Nene.
Intimidated.
Back.
That nigga said, wait a minute, hold on, Nene. What the fuck are you doing with that?
Taken aback.
Nene gonna do this shit from Don't Be a Minute. She's
That
like, I'm
nigga
quiet, but you get a little freaky.
And not to say that you,
this is the baby's line. She do not touch
and I'm not
this.
saying that you're a slut. I'm not saying that you're a slut or anything like that, but I would be taken aback.
Wait. Hey.
Reggie, well, I'm here to
No,
tell
no,
you I'm very much a slut in the bedroom.
Oh, okay.
I would like to be slut.
Yeah. Hey.
No judgment. No judgment. Ain't no judgment. No judgment.
Man,
I'm just telling you definitely I will be taken aback with that.
You would run, basically. He's scared
a
of
little bit of good.
It'll be a stepping stone. on with a person like Reggie. You have to start off slow to his pace. And after a while, start sending him videos or something. And he be like, oh, shit, that's what she like? Oh, wow. Oh.
But the sucking on the toe thing, I'm not doing that.
Oh, I would never do that because that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, bro. That shit gross.
I'm not doing that.
You move my
Like,
toe,
bro, I got scared. What the fuck you talking about?
A man tried to do that with me one time. I punched the shit out of him, okay? Okay, now I was taken back because, excuse me?
He tried to put his foot in your mouth, or he tried to.
While I was riding from the back, riding, cowgirl. I said, excuse me, the motherfucking foot went up. I said, what you doing? Just suck my toe. Bitch, please. I got up. Time to go.
He's trying to get you.
So
said
there's a
sport,
limit,
right?
you say.
He told us to just suck my toe.
Oh, playing
I ain't
ass, but you
sucking
can't
on
suck a
it.
little toe, huh? He can get his
He can play in my ass.
He can
but
put his mouth in your asshole, his tongue in your asshole.
But you can't-
finger,
but you
dick
can't suck his
in
toe.
your ass. But you can't fucking suck a toe.
No, that's disgusting.
You a taker, huh? You not a giver, huh? I see. That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
So is your asshole, but you don't care about that?
No, it's not when it's clean.
It's not. What about his foot?
And it's hairless. Men got fungus, and men don't really take care of themselves like women do all the time. That's just, I ain't that grown. I ain't hit that.
Both of that shit nasty.
I ain't hit that yet. I don't even think the shade of gray even did that.
Putting the foot in them, have it. Ew, be like, hey girl, put some. Hey baby, check it out. I need you to do me a favor, baby. Go ahead, down.
Yeah, baby.
Do it only like how you can do it, baby.
Like, this is not funny anymore.
Hey guys, look, I wish I could be like you guys and free ball, but I can't. I wish I could be like you guys.
Like you said, it's gonna take one. It's gonna take one woman, and she gonna get your ass. All right?
Reggie gonna have to come across a few. It ain't just one. Reggie said, baby, enough is enough. Put your shit on. You gotta go. I don't know what you're doing.
Right, he
you gonna wait. You gonna find out what she was doing over at James' crib. Her little dude.
Oh my God. This James.
James is doing what you ain't gonna do, so you gotta get it together, bro.
All right, once you start putting ketchup on your toes and everything else, you're gonna find out she got it from James or somebody.
Ketchup on the toes is crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a crazy one. That's crazy. Ketchup on the toes.
Hey, women out here is weird.
Listen, I'm pretty sure they are.
You prove you telling us.
I done heard some stories from some men. I'll be like, I don't get it.
That's some. Yeah, they do a lot. I just think podcasts is where women that say they do a lot of crazy shit. So it gets weird. What you said, Nene, ain't shit. They get weirder than that. So.
I said I ain't hit that level of maturity just yet. Yet. I don't did some things, but the things I've heard, I'm like, what?
So that's what it is. But that's all I got, folks, for tonight. We're gonna end it here. Today was a great panel, like always, like last week. And we cooking, man. We cooking. This what's up, man. We definitely are. So I appreciate y'all like always. This is Talk of the Family, where some families lie, some families are fake, some families steal, and some families are real. But this family, we talk about everything, and nothing is off limits. So I definitely appreciate the honesty, the funniness y'all bring, all of that shit, man. We definitely cooking. These last week, man, we cooking. So I appreciate y'all. And like always, have a good, safe Monday. Have a good, safe week until Sunday, until we meet up again. So that's pretty much it, man. So I'll get up with y'all later. And y'all have a good night. Thanks for everybody that comment and watch the show. Come follow, subscribe. Hey, anybody that's watching, if y'all want to get on the show, come on the show. Come on the show. You ain't just got to stay in the comments. You can actually come on. If you know somebody on here, they'll send you the link. And y'all could bring somebody too. Nene, Brittany. If y'all, Damon, if y'all got people that want to come on, bring their ass on the show. All right? So That's it though. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
All right.